And welcome back everyone to the Eye of Observation. We are the Rulers of Fate. I'm your DM Mark, and today I'm with once again all my players. I have a Luke, a Mo, a Martin, a Cisco, a Andy, and a Joey who just arrived. Say hi everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi everyone.
And Tiff says hello too. Hello, Tiff.
Well timed, Tiff. Good job.
Perfect timing. Yep.
Before we
She is a bully.
keep spreading the message. No. Before we jump back into the game, Cisco, you want to do the announcements or do I do one of the? Sure. Go nuts.
Yep, there is no sound from you, actually. That's weird.
There's... Cisco, are you there? We cannot hear you.
You're freaking dead.
No, just to clarify for everyone else, Cisco's mic is not working OBS, but we can hear him.
Yeah,
But
no,
yeah.
okay. Yeah, now it's working. Yeah, sorry for that. Now you can hear me. Damn it! Apologies, I was completely mute there, so you didn't hear the spreading the hate. Anyway, we are here on Twitch or our YouTube channels, our Rollets of Fate D&D, where you can find all our previous episodes, from including the Seal Pages of Burglars, and our Hearts of War campaign as well, a modified version of Dragonlance Shadow Dragon Queen. Also, if you want to get in touch with us, please do so at rollesoffatednd@gmail.com. We also have an X Twitter channel at FateDND. Content warning as well, be aware, we use adult language and different themes or situations or jokes that you might find weird and inappropriate. That's how we roll. And yeah, thanks to Darren Curtis and to ChatGPT and Tabletop Audio, and give us a like and a follow and all those things to help the algorithm. And thank you very much. We are forever grateful. Back to you, Mark.
Technically, we should start thanking every taxpayer in America for the energy consumption we have taken away from them.
Yeah.
By using ChatGPT a bit too much for the stupid images, which apparently costs a lot of electricity. So
Wow.
Is that why it's been down? Mark,
bit-
did you?
I might have broken it again. No.
You're welcome for me doing my part as an American taxpayer. You're welcome.
Yeah, thanks, Joey.
The only American here.
Much appreciated.
Around
Always
these
appreciated,
Europeans.
Team America.
Yep, with that, we are ready to jump back into the Eye of Observation. So, let's continue the story, eh? Previously, the Crows beat an entire family of super gnolls. Besides that, they continued the search for the Cabal. The Crows are now standing in an old library, temple, where it appears that no one has set foot in here for years. The only thing standing out is the stone bird, which apparently can gather books, but currently doesn't seem to be powered on. Basically, yeah, exactly where we left off. Pretty old library found underneath like the regular temple of Artus, where apparently no one has set foot in here. Everything's very dusty. Only thing was standing out was this altar, which was also dusty, except for the bird, which you guys have taken off successfully of the altar.
Can I actually? I just have a new idea. Is the bird clockwork, or does it seem to run?
No. It's completely stonely made. It seems to be before the times of when clockwork was kind of invented. Like clockwork isn't really.
Are the birds on some kind of pedestals of some sort, or are they just like?
There was one bird on the altar, and you guys took it off already, so it's not there anymore.
All right. Looking at where it was, does it look like there is something inside where the bird was, like some kind of mechanism on the pillar or something? Nothing. Yeah?
Checked all of that. The altar doesn't seem to be like a puzzle piece or whatever.
Did you see the bird was essentially powered down? Like there was no energy for it to move anymore?
From what you've known before, I believe you made a very high check on the history or whatever.
Yeah,
of
it's
the
a
bird.
book-finding owl, right?
Yeah, normally you could clearly see that his eyes would be shining light, and it seems to be, magically turned on somehow, but it's not. It's completely powerless.
May I try shocking grasp on it to try
Do
and
you have mending
charge it
before
with
you
some
try to
food?
electrocute it?
I think I might have mending here.
Sorry,
Let me
Henry, I
just take
didn't
a minute
want to
to-
stop you doing what you're doing.
Yeah, I do have mending.
Then you
Just
could
wanna
do
throw
that
that out
after, Henry, if it's okay.
Well, all right.
Well, will mending even fix the magical item?
I mean,
Actually,
It
I don't know.
fixes
It's
it. It fixes it.
small stuff,
But it doesn't give like the magic back. So like it will.
Mm.
yeah, like you complete your 1 minute of mending on it, like it didn't appear to be broken in the first place, and nothing from the outside has changed.
Does
Nothing
the
happens.
bed? Did we come to understanding if the bed is actually a petrified bed, or is it just looks
No,
like
it's an magical stone bird. It's not really a
okay.
bird. It's just a statue.
Gotcha,
Henry,
gotcha.
Henry rolls his eyes when they'll come to the conclusion that no, mending will not restore the magic in this thing. You can assume he thought he already knew that. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. And he does shocking. He grabs the bird and does shocking grasp on it to see if it'll charge it with any kind of magical energy.
Good idea.
Sure, I should do that. Why not? Everyone make a perception check. Why not?
Ooh.
Okay.
Perception.
Perception.
Myself included.
Sure. You even with advantage because you're probably the one paying the most attention.
I'm gonna add knowledge of a past life because that was so close to a nat 20.
I mean,
Okay, I'll take
21
it.
is the magic number. I feel like that should get the best result, but
Yeah. Henry, you blinked. Sorry. Jane, you no.
yeah, I respect that.
Happens. With 20 or above, you will easily see on the bird. As you probably shock it, you see the eyes. They grow a little bit. But it's not like they are magically getting charged or whatever. You also see this, somewhat light up in the head of the bird, and something in like its belly. But you cannot clearly see what it's like because of the shocking charge. Like for a few seconds, you see like flickers of it. It's very unclear, but you see something.
Do you think that was strong enough?
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's not strong enough, like you were saying. Do you want? I don't really use my spells that much. I could try to use perhaps invisibility on it or something like that to charge it a little bit to see if a higher level magic might do better. What do you think?
You're gonna do it, so I'll do it now.
All right. I look towards Henry for approval because he is the higher arcane person.
All right. He gestures you to do it.
And I will try to concentrate to focus on actually putting the Devil 2 spell into it rather than actually the effect of the spell. I know that's kind of sounds a bit weird, but I'll try to do that and cast
there was something in his belly.
Invisibility on it. But I don't particularly necessarily want it to turn invisible because it affects creatures, so in theory it shouldn't work.
I kind of get it as you target the spell, you lose the slots, but you see nothing.
All right.
Electricity is probably what it needs, right? So
Very well.
Maybe-
Stand back, everybody.
Try not
What
to
What are
break
you
it
going
though.
to do?
Stand back, everybody. This
All
thing
right.
wants power. I will give it power.
Wait, before we do that, real quickly, I noticed I forgot to do my daily ritual with you all, so I'm just gonna cast aid twice at 5th level to give all of us, and I'm not sure if Clive is there, but
He's
we're gonna
not.
get. Okay, so there's just gonna be an extra just 20 HP just floating
Yeah.
around.
Thank
Actually,
you.
no, we have enough with 6 people, so so all of us are gonna get an extra 20 max HP because I'm gonna cast aid twice
Oh,
at 5th
awesome.
level.
Thank you.
Sorry
Thank
about
you
that.
very,
Continue.
very much.
Yeah,
Are
I
you
figured we should probably.
apologizing us extra health. Don't. All right. I was gearing up a chain lightning there, but I thought no, I don't need to do that. I can use I could do chromatic orb and do lightning damage, I believe.
That's what.
Yeah, that.
I will fly back around 50 feet from it.
Yeah.
Just in case.
And I'm gonna do it 5th level. 5th level chromatic orb.
Oh no, they're definitely going to run behind the
I'm more, and I'm also like I'm not right. I'm not, fuck it. I stand right in front of it. I just go.
This is why I gave everybody the extra 20 max HP.
For this reason.
Just in case it backfires.
I'm trying to hide behind the altar.
I don't know why that rolled twice.
Oh,
I only pressed it once.
oh fuck.
Oh my god.
So that's a very strong
Oh,
chromatic
that's
orb.
why it was a critical hit. Okay.
Oh wow.
That's why, yeah.
Henry's got a lot of pent up aggression right now. I wonder why.
This very cinematic scene. You see like Henry charging up like this massive fucking chromatic orb, and you
Turns
see
into
only
Electro.
like this stone bird just standing there, just staring at his demise of a 56 damage. Yeah, 56 damage.
Fucking hell.
Straight onto the bird. You do see indeed like the same part of his belly and part of his head starts to glow up, immensely as you throw this at it. But afterwards it will get extremely dark and the mouth of the bird opens and you see steam coming out of it.
Oh.
Like this very black, like something you kind of broke it.
Too much. Too much.
You
I think.
Killed it.
Yeah, too much. Should we just take the thing apart?
I mean, we can now. If it's broken, then it's probably not gonna have any risk to us.
Fine, you know the mending cantrip, and it's not exactly magical as it is.
Hmm.
Henry just
Yeah.
tips it over. If it breaks, because mending.
Unk. Sure, you see this crack happening on the bird, like on his belly.
I'll go and stomp on it, break it open, and see what was inside his belly.
No, the more pieces you do, the longer it's... God damn it.
Yeah, it will break into a very, very tiny amount of pieces, so you have to puzzle it back also together, which will be a lot of work. Probably take you a few hours more now, thanks to Jane. And you do see this compartment inside its belly. It does look like whatever's inside of the belly seems to be made out of clockwork mechanisms. Which is odd, because this bird is obviously not made of clockwork and such. This is probably put in here later.
I'll pick it up.
Sure.
And then
all of you make an, Arcana or investigation check on the device if you want to.
Sure, please.
Okay.
Alright.
30.
25.
Eight. I can't seem to roll anything but an 8 today.
Consistency.
Yeah, it's not good consistency though.
We're a pretty magical group, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, Will's thing is just Bard levels. It gives him... That's really the reason why he's able to do it. The Bard levels are why he's able to keep up skills-wise.
The magical theories were injected straight into his brain. He never actually learned it. I have knowledge.
This is one of those items that you, Henry Jones, immediately recognize, and you're probably pretty proud of, I know exactly what this is. But sadly, Will also knows it, so it kind of diminishes the...
I can't
What
shut
it
the
does-
grasp on Will.
Ah!
I want to explain. This is my my part. This is a power source of probably what is turning this bird on. Your chromatic orb kind of overloaded it, just a little bit, because it's not really supposed to absorb electricity. It was made to absorb something else that will be turned into a other power source. But
With
by
my-
you overloading it, you kind of cooked it, so you can see that it's broken right now. It's just ending.
With my 30 Arcana check, would I have figured out, I should have used this energy instead?
To have an obelisk stone.
That's what I was thinking.
I will say, sure, with a 30 Arcana check, you not really. It's not the arcana that you have to figure out. Like, it's something else about the bird that you have to investigate to figure it out. Like, it's pretty obvious once. I can just give it to you, but
I'm glad
can,
you think so.
like, you can either,
guess-
I can explain it to you, but you can also, investigate further if that's what you guys prefer.
Yeah, maybe let's. I'll
Oh.
take a bit of time to try to figure out the mechanism and see what is missing on it or something as well. Maybe.
I'm just gonna start taking pieces and start putting it together, and I'll just start casting like little mending bits. So
You're
Oh,
already
is
working
this
on
like an engine? Is it like basically fossil fuel powered?
it needs a power source, but what it is,
Should I roll
I
investigation?
can, like, once again, I can just give it to you, but there's one little thing that you're missing.
Hmm.
What are we missing? What are we not seeing in this room? What haven't we've either misheard or missed while he was explaining? Could you go explain the room again? Is the room factors into this whole?
Not really, no.
It's just the bird.
It's just the bird. And things that you already own that you can use to power up the bird.
Things we own.
Hmm.
The hell do we own?
It
What do you
could-
guys have?
Or well,
Well, I don't know, but
I'm
remember
never-
that
no,
Will's
I'm not-
blood was cold. Maybe a bit of Will's blood.
What if would this help?
Why
Oh,
do you
yeah, I
have
forgot
Will's?
about the
Why
blood.
do you have Will's blood sample?
I can't
what-
remember.
you were gonna take a look at it to see what was up
That's
with Will.
right, I
We were
was.
we were trying to see how much alcohol blood we could find in his alcohol.
Yeah.
I
How
think
much
it was
is
for,
God?
it was think it was for he wanted to have a look at it, just like to see okay, what is in a sorcerer's blood, specifically this one, because he's never had a chance to see what makes a sorcerer tick, and this is the best chance he's got, working with Will, and now I have someone's blood. Oh, okay, what about this though? Probably not, to be honest, but
Worth a try.
this he looks at Will. I could always get more. Is there something to put it in?
yeah, like the
On
top
his
part
beak?
of it. Yeah, the top part of it's kind of like the form of a magnet where you can just where it just has a tiny hole at the bottom of it. It's like it will hold it magically together over there.
Okay.
But
So-
like once I explained already, the clockwork mechanism seems to be a bit broken
Hmm.
by the electricity that you
mend the
shot
clockwork.
inside of it.
Look at Will, Mr. Albatross.
Okay.
I actually have mending too. I
I'm
will
not-
help Will to make it faster. Sorry, I
Thank
didn't
you.
realize I
Yep.
had mending.
Mr. Soul.
I appreciate
Mr. Soul, Mr.
Actually-
Albatross, please continue.
Actually, what the soul thing would be is like remember. Oh fuck! After like 10 minutes, I also have mending. Wait, maybe I shouldn't start helping now.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he will blame me for not helping earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, there's that. Alright, so it's at least structurally intact. I guess
Hmm.
we'll try pouring my blood into it. At least a little bit of it, maybe. Okay.
Maybe try to.
I now
fit
no
it
longer
there.
have Will's blood sample.
You do see, yeah, it's still broken. The mechanism. That's kind of the issue. Then it's you're. If you cast mending on it first, I will ask of you to make a roll for it.
I will
What they just
cast
did.
mending, so
Huh?
Oh,
I
they
thought-
just did.
I thought he just started mending on like the stone pieces to put that together.
I was gonna do mending on the internal pieces as well. If it was
Yeah,
like,
me
just
too.
like if that's what it was. I'm a little bit
Sure.
confused.
Okay,
It
sure.
looks
Then
important.
both of you make an Arcana check for it.
Okay.
All right.
See if you, yeah.
Hold on. Let me check if I have before you take that number. Do I? I do not. Could I bardically inspire Soul? Oh, damn it! He already made the roll. Okay. Well, Soul
Yeah,
might
sorry.
have gotten it with a 23.
I will say with Soul's roll is good enough to fix the difficult parts of this object, but it's still not entirely fixed. It seems very fragile, like it will not hold for too long.
Hmm. All
Okay.
right.
Okay. This is a temporary fix.
We
Yeah.
might get one try,
Also
right? That's all. So we have to be careful. You wanna do the
Very
So
well.
I'm guessing.
obelisk stone like you were saying, Kai, or do you think that's too much?
I'm thinking maybe the blood.
We'll try the blood first because we could always replace
Alright.
that rather with the
If-
stone.
If
I,
well,
uh,
yes, a powerful spell. That spell probably doesn't compare to the obelisk stone. Sorry to say, Dr. Jones.
He takes Will's blood sample and either, I don't know, depending on the slot, yeah, just places the vial in or he pours it in, whichever one.
Yeah, you have to, like, if you place the vial, nothing will happen with the pouring the blood in. It will indeed hold the blood of Will in place, and it will, you know, kind of make like a twister, and it will suck in of it a little bit. It does indeed start to power up. You see these red and yellow lights kind of clashing against each other, like in the center of the mechanism. And as you can also see that now in the eyes of the bird. They first start to glow up like this very red, evilish glow, but yeah, a yellow light seems to be keep flickering it out of its way, and it eventually will take it mostly over until it's fully gone, the red. But you still see this, yeah, red flickering lights now coming through the bird, but it's mostly like this yellowish glow that's on it.
Okay, that did something.
Not as active. Do you understand us? What's your purpose?
Hello.
Doesn't really respond. It's still kind of like a statue stuck right now. It's
Gotcha. So
kind of
let's
moves
see if
like a robot from some time to time, just very small, tiny movements.
It fetches books. I suggest we tell it to go and get a book.
hopefully it can still move. Can you get us? Let's see. What book are we looking for?
Let's do a test first. Owl, fetch me a copy of the thesis of Professor Wesley. The plagiaristic hack.
Kind of
Is-
reminder, this is a very old ruin, right? This is old.
Is that the full title?
Not an up-to-date library then.
Can
It's
you-
not in here, so it will just stare at you doing
Alright.
nothing.
I look at a book on a shelf and go, that one.
It will stare at it, and it will start flying towards it, take
Oh.
it off the shelf and throws it into your hands, and goes
Okay.
back to the altar and stands still.
Ah, a copy of Dobie Mick. Of the man whose obsession gets the better of him.
6 out of 10.
It's a classic, Mr. Albatross.
Find
Anyway,
a
well-
book on dispelling rituals that make people mind controlled. Please.
I think we have to be specific with it. So
That was very
Okay.
specific.
Any book? A book about
No.
Baal.
He will just start flying, and every book he picks just happens to have the word Cabal in the name of the title.
Ah.
But
Okay.
if you
Find
flick through it real quick, it has nothing to do with the cult. It's mostly all fiction and bullcrap.
That
I'll
wasn't
say,
helpful.
I'll say, find the drawer that opens the trap door. Find the book that opens the trap door.
Nothing.
Nice.
Just
Hmm.
stares there.
Find the book that is the way in.
Or
Or the passage.
find the book that is hidden.
Yeah.
A hidden book. Mhm.
Next to nothing.
Hidden passage.
Hmm.
What is
Okay,
actually?
sorry, can we
what
look
is
at the-
actually
Can
still?
we look at
Sorry,
the bookshelves again? 'Cause
Malcolm?
There was something about.
Malcolm. Do you remember which kind of building this is underneath? Actually, is that ancient ruins, or now is an
Yeah,
ancient?
this is an old temple of older gods.
So maybe we should find a book that says "Temple to the Older Gods." I'll say. Or
Just-
temple
okay,
to
I'll
the
just-
gods. Actually, sorry, not the older gods.
You
because they
see
are
the
not older,
map,
but-
right? Like this is
Yep.
basically, yeah, you're on the map. Good. You're basically in this gigantic tower right now. Underneath there used to be an old temple. They basically just built on top of it. Like this is a part that's not being used for the temple anymore. This is just all old, withered, unimportant.
I'll be right back.
I will say that it looks like no one has been here for years. Like there's no faint footsteps, like none of the books are misplaced or whatever,
Yeah,
besides the ones that you guys just picked off.
Why is the owl here?
I'm stumped.
Same. I'm stumped as well. I'm trying to figure it out, but
If
the
you
place
cannot
is
figure it out,
the place is like it's not disturbed, right? There's this new bird thing that's been whatever placed. It's now alive. We're asking it to look for books. It picks
And
some
it's
books up
clean.
and brings it. And it's clean. So
It's
what
clean
does that
because
mean?
it's new, yeah. It's clean because
There's
it's
no
new.
well,
Who put it actually? There is
Tra-
no footprints actually or anything.
Yeah,
maybe we
I'm
say
gonna-
find your owner.
So yeah, somebody could have teleported in here. I will say, find the last book. What was the last book you grabbed before you went offline? If you can remember that. Can you find that book?
sure, he will just fly and pick like a random book. Just throws it there.
Yes. Okay, I don't.
What are
think
we
that-
I'll say,
missing?
the only hint I will say is experiment more with the bird.
Okay.
What the
Ask
hell?
stupid
What else you
questions.
Bird, return home.
Goes to the altar.
Hmm.
And stands in his place where he's supposed to stand.
Return to who built you.
Whoa.
Keeps standing there.
Doesn't know who built it. Right.
We want to pray to the gods. Help us.
Nah, it's too white. He doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
What's
I was gonna say, Bird.
find us the ultimate being.
Doesn't do anything.
Okay, so he
Bird.
doesn't know about the Cabal.
Bird, make
Well,
a
the Cabal
sound.
once.
For that, he will just knock off the most nearby book that you just placed
Yeah.
on the altar.
Okay, so that backfired. And so, keep mentioning the book to open the trapdoor. So we know that there's a crevice, right, where a book should fit.
Oh, feel the
Because
which book is
actually-
meant to be there? We could ask him. Find the
Yeah.
book that was
Yeah.
there. That could be.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for. Find the book that fits in this space, or a
Just
set of
place
books,
it.
even.
He takes a random book and places it there. That just happens to fit.
Yeah, it's the
Okay.
wrong
Find
word
the
again.
key.
Mhm.
Okay. Organize the books in the order they should be in.
With that big sight, he will
Oh,
start
no.
working. Like
Okay,
a
I-
few minutes later, they all seem to be organized. Let's say just by alphabet from like one shelf.
It's
Okay.
the bird. It's something to do with the bird.
Hmm.
Trying to figure it out.
Maybe the bird is a
Clockwork.
representation of the old god itself.
Yeah,
Could be.
maybe.
Or who is if it's okay. What I think it could be out of above table, maybe the people who worshipped those old gods have returned, and maybe this bird represents something and is a way for them to access this place, I guess,
Well,
right?
The
Somehow.
way that we got this bird to be activated was using my blood. So something with Will's magic of ancient clockwork. It's connected here. So
But maybe any of
the owners
the
of
people
this
that
place.
are being touched by the gods would work.
That's what I had in mind as well. Should
But
we
then it was up
start,
then.
we'll start giving a bit of blood?
Oh, maybe we all give our bloods to the bird. Actually,
Let's try it.
okay. I will
Hmm.
take specifically the chapel, and I will make a tiny prickle on my finger, and I will put like 3 drops of blood or 4 into the same mechanism where Will's blood went on the little bird.
Jane
Sure,
will slice her hands, do the same thing.
Malcolm
Yeah,
was going to
he's-
slice his hand. However, he feels like he now has to one up everybody, and will slice his arm. It takes a while to get the older blood circulating. Somebody may have to pick me up and
Yeah, you kind of like to squeeze like a
Coagulated.
toothpaste.
Oh,
Yeah.
Bring
God.
him out.
Yeah, tomato puree. It's just a paste.
Just mix it with a bit of water.
Just a taste.
Hold on. Very dry.
Well, after
I'm-
your
I'm
blood
gonna-
cocktail
Yeah,
gets.
I'm gonna. Malcolm starts sewing his arm back up.
After one of you starts pouring on your drops his blood, yeah, the lights of the bird's eyes start to shine from. Yeah, it continues to shift from like this yellow to a bit of this like sauce green light to like a very darker like Malcolm's and back to gold, and it keeps circling in all different types of colors until it's kind of like breaks and it's just kind of shot into like almost like a very fucked up rainbow, let's say like that.
I look
But
at
it
Thief.
still seems to be working. It just seems to be
Phoebe.
like
Yeah, Phoebe.
Less
is
certain in its movement.
Thief is the real one. I look
Tiff
at
is,
Phoebe.
Tiff is my cat. Phoebe is Henry's familiar.
Yeah, sorry, my
Did we-
apologies, Stanley.
did we
Phoebe,
just-
I mean,
Did we just rug the fucking rock?
I think we might have confused it a bit. So let's see here. We know that we need books, and we just can't keep trying books because that'll take forever. I don't suppose there's a way.
What is it?
Bird.
I'm so stumped. I'm
Bird.
just trying to.
Bird.
ask it more stupid
Yeah,
questions.
no,
Just
I
do
know.
that.
I have
Just
an idea.
find information because you're just missing like it's pretty fucking obvious. Let's say it like that.
You
It
keep
is
saying that, but it's only obvious to you, the person
Okay.
who wrote it.
Bird.
Yeah,
can
but
turn
you-
into something.
Doesn't do anything.
Bird,
can
what's
you
your
draw
favorite
s-
food?
Can,
I mean, your
can you
favorite. book.
draw something, Bird?
Open the door.
He looks at you, points at you. He has no thumbs.
With your
yeah, with
Bird,
his
what's your
beak, he
favorite
kind of
book?
draws on a book.
Oh,
Okay.
No
Can
response to Jane.
you?
okay.
Can you draw what down below that trap door looks like? I should rephrase that to be more specific. Is there a magic circle below that trap door?
Doesn't do anything.
Okay. I was gonna try to get around this trap door by
Can
trying
you-
to teleport. around
can
it.
you note if you understand what I'm saying?
You not.
Can you note if there is a teleportation circle underneath these stones?
Does nothing.
All right. So,
Okay, so there's no teleportation circle. Okay, so we're not getting around
He
it
doesn't
using
know, I
that.
guess.
Yeah, maybe he doesn't. know.
Is there a hidden passage here?
Not.
Oh, nice.
There is. Okay, there's a hidden passage.
So there is a hidden passage. Okay.
Can you write down how to open this hidden passage?
Nope.
Can
Do you know how to open this hidden passage?
Yep.
Fly to the hidden
Well,
passage.
he kind of shakes his head. It's not really a yes, but he's kind of like, yeah, that's what he gives.
Fly
Okay.
to the hidden passage, bird.
He flies away.
Okay.
Kind of to the
Follow.
part where you came from.
Follow, follow, follow.
Right.
Okay, so he's
Yeah.
back here where we came from.
You will see that he's instead of flying to like the upstairs section, you will fly to like a different, further away from the hallway section, where you, if you open the door where you're waiting from, will reveal a bunch of toilets. The only difference here from like the rest of the hallways is that there you can clearly see sunlight. As you look up, you see like 15 feet above you. It's like very large room for some reason. You see some windows, and you see the bird starts flying to the window, backs on the window.
Oh.
Outside?
I'll spider climb up and help him out, and go around myself. Fucking follow me,
Yeah. I'll
and
fly
I'll
up
open the window
with
and
Malcolm kind of to help if he needs. On the bird. Thank you, Tiara. Why
no,
not?
I'm just barreling through. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna try to open the window. If not, I'm going through the window.
Yeah, no, you can open it. It's very sturdy and it's a very rusty handle. You can just manage to push it open, and it's kind of weird because you just thought you sort of yourself you were kind of in like a temple, but you're now surrounded by like 4 walls right in front of you. It's like a 2 by 2 meter square garden that you're in right now. And there's not really that much. It's like an overgrown everything. You don't see any other windows on the walls that are there. But you do see like this sewer gate in the center of the place.
Everybody get round here. There's some sort of sewer. Maybe that could take us underground. And Malcolm
So to
will.
take us to a toilet.
Hey, it's best. It's best we've got. And Malcolm will start. He'll take like. Oh, what? He'll take out the Gale Spike out of the bag of holding and try to. Actually, wait. Does Malcolm have a crowbar? Because sometimes we do.
I think I might.
Yeah, I do. I have a crowbar. I kind of
Okay,
like
never mind.
try and.
Yeah, Kula
Try
maybe
that
assist Malcolm or some there, maybe.
It's not really a hard job. You can eventually get the lid off and reveals this beautiful letter into the darkness.
Right. Well, I guess we wait for those slackers to get here.
Yeah, for the rest of the slackers, how are you getting up?
I don't suppose I could just. I don't have a fly spell or anything. I could
Oh.
just try.
Right. I throw a rope down.
Oh, thank you.
There we go.
I'm just gonna.
I was hoping to make them struggle, but no.
I mean, to be fair, I have two ways of spider climbing. I should have just given somebody the daggers, and that would have given you spider climbing if it was dark. It doesn't matter.
I will
Okay.
I will kind of assist people as well as they're going through the rope. If I see they're struggling, I'll just fly and give them a little notch. Help them up.
I'll tie myself to the rope and then they can lift me up.
Really?
I mean, his weight's
Well, you
I'm
want your rope
tiny.
back.
it's like a child. It's alright. Come on. Come here. Come to my shoulder.
Really quickly, I'm just gonna use a bonus action to create a 5th level spell slot. Just to-
I'll say to the birds, is this the secret tunnel?
Not.
Right. Okay.
Please
Are
come with
you
us.
gonna be joining us, bird? Because yeah, I don't know. You want to join? We're also bird themed.
He doesn't move.
Bird, follow us.
And he follows you.
All right, there we go. Now, in case we need him for more puzzles. Okay.
I grab Will by the shoulder.
Ah,
This bird is cannon fodder,
I mean, okay.
and then I backflip and down the tunnel.
Please tell me you missed the ladder and just keep falling.
Oh no.
It's fine. I'm a corpse. No, I don't. I will climb down. I will climb down.
He does like one
I'll
of
climb
those
down.
Mission Impossible, no? Because he's got a spider climb. He could put one hand on the wall and then get stuck to the hand
Yeah.
as he's falling. I guess.
Dislocates every joint in his arm in the process.
Oh, no.
It's fine. I don't need limbs.
All right, on
Corpse
we go
day.
then.
Yeah, after,
Malcolm
yeah. Nice climb down, eventually into the sewers. Yeah, you see, yeah, you have a left and a right way, like, ahead of you.
Owl.
It smells terrible in here, obviously.
Oh,
Hmm.
I'll put the gas mask just in case the one that we have from before.
Left or right, owl.
And he will just keep on flying ahead to where you wanted to go to.
And we'll just follow the bird.
Mm-hmm.
This smells as bad as the labyrinth of Asterion. Ugh.
Weirdly enough, I've lost my sense of smell since dying. I don't know what it's like.
I mean,
I'll give Kai,
This isn't my most pleasant.
If Kai's okay with it, I'll take him on my shoulder so he doesn't get full of shit. I'm floating, levitating as well. I don't want to get dirty. Okay, let's
Yay.
go. Yeah, we don't want to get dirty. It's horrible there.
I will pick up some of this shit.
Sure.
This is a surprise tool for later. Don't worry about it.
You have an interesting idea of a constitutes a surprise, Malcolm.
Well, it'll be thrown in enemies' faces.
Interesting.
Hmm.
Like I said,
Would you want feces in your face?
I'd prefer feces to a chromatic orb.
Well, okay. Well, if the options are we talk to you and you don't give us the
Anyway.
answer, feces.
Anyway, let's we'll worry about our use of poop later. For now, let's onward. We need to get through this because it does stink here. Like,
The
really
first obstacle that you kind of face is eventually the pipe will lead into this square room where a bunch of pipes are connected, and you see, yeah, all the shit and such will start falling down into this, this massive, pool of,
Okay.
sewer water and such.
Oh,
The bird will fly to exactly the opposite side of the room and go into a pipe.
oh.
Up a pipe.
How
Okay.
big is the pipe?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It's just like, one by one you can just enter the pipe, but it's on all the side of the room. It's like this 30 by 30 feet big, tank
Okay.
of sewer water, basically. That's in
Well-
between you and the other side of the pipe.
So you can fly. You can just carry a few of us across. Maybe. I
Yeah.
can teleport over there.
Would that be
we can-
possible?
we can make our way.
DM?
Sure, yeah. You
Yeah,
can take them one by one.
Jane can teleport a few of us, right?
Yeah. Jane's
Yep.
gonna teleport herself first over
Okay.
with vortex wall.
Yeah, I was about to say, you can target a few people with that, right?
I can get us all over if you want. Anyone want to hold their spells, right? No one's using any spells?
Soul can fly for 3, so
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
So if you want to hold your
How many
spell,
do I need to
I
do?
could
3?
fly over too. And then we can take a bit of time. We're not in a time crunch. Hopefully, I don't know. Your call, Will.
I agree with Soul's idea, Jane. I think you should hang on to your spells for now. I have no way of getting there, so.
All right, so let's keep going. Come on, who's next? And I'll just keep flying in and
Okay.
out of the pipe.
Malcolm
you.
will just kind of climb along the walls to get there.
I hope that's okay, Mo. I don't want to take your spell usage
I
away.
gotta pick up some stuff. I'll be right back.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Okay.
All good.
Right.
Ooh, that's
I
nothing
can.
harmful. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Malcolm will say once we get to the tunnel or the pipe, as the person who can see in the dark the best, I'll go in first.
All right. You want Kitiara
I will
with you?
cast see. I will cast see invisibility while we're here now.
I'll send Kitiara with him. Actually, I'm not gonna ask him. Just in case, and I'll
Sure.
look through her eyes just in case. With
As you lead, the bird will just keep on guiding you towards the next section. For Henry, make a perception check.
Oh. Sure thing, boss. Oh, 26.
26. After you casted your CE invisibility, as you probably will keep on paying more attention with your observant feet and the rest, you do notice that you are being followed by someone. You kind of already had a hunch of that before, like in the sewers, but after you see invisible, it becomes clear to who's following you. The lady who helped you previously, beat the Cabal members.
Oh wait, she wasn't with us. I thought she was with us just anyway.
No, she left after the.
Oh.
She didn't show up anymore. Like, she was just
right.
there for that one, just to beat them out and get you to Artis. After that, she was just gone.
I turn around and I look directly at her, and my eyes are glowing right now. And who's, you don't need to sneak after us.
Then her invisibility will wear off. Now I don't need to anymore.
Yes, you've been caught. You didn't need to in the first place.
Yeah, you were not the target. And she just walks past you and joins the group.
Oh, where did you come from? Oh my god.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to, Sir Saul. Let's go.
Climbing up the pipe, Malcolm say, "What the fuck is going on down there?"
Oh, we brought a friend.
Yet, but
If you all die, I'm not saving your ass. I'm climbing this pipe.
do we know her name actually? I'll ask her name. She's gonna come.
No,
with
she
us.
didn't give a
Oh
name.
yeah, she was the nameless one. Yeah, okay. Nameless was her name actually. That's the point. Right?
I'll be calling her Ma'am, not calling her nameless one.
Yeah. So Malcolm will continue to Mario up a pipe.
As we're on our way there as well, like Hare just starts talking to us. So, ma'am, tell us, what did you hope to gain from being invisible, trailing us?
Oh, previously when I did that, I got the upper hand on a Cabal member. You know, the people that we're fighting right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That wasn't. You didn't answer my question. Why were you trailing us?
Because we are headed towards... Talking to you is pointless, and you will keep on walking.
Do you know whose gods are here, or are you just out of game? Was she one of the people who gave us this mission to start with?
Yeah, she's, working for Mr. Gold, the
Yeah,
guy
okay,
who's
so that's what it
helping
was,
you
yeah.
gather,
Yeah.
catch the
Yeah, perfect.
Cabal members.
All right, so she's just ensuring
Yeah.
that Mr. Gold probably sent her to ensure that we do our job. Pretty much that's what's happening here, right?
Yeah,
Yes.
and she also helped take down the Cabal members who,
Okay.
in the previous encounter with the Super Gnolls. After a few walks into these dirty sewer pipes, you come across a section where the pipe is broken open. Like a pretty big chunk in the side of it, and the bird starts flying out of it.
Oh.
The first person will just peek through it. You'll see this, pretty large cavern. Ahead of you, you see just a few rays of sunlight, but besides that, it's extremely dark. The only thing that seems to be standing out is that if you look, pretty deep inside of the cavern, you do see this structure, which seems to be like, this old temple ruin-ish location that you kind of saw in the vision. What's it called? The spell that she used to
Try.
scrying,
Scry,
yeah,
yeah.
that you guys saw
The
on the
scrying,
scrying.
there you go.
Yeah.
At that point, I'll cast the message cantrip towards her and say, if your goal is to get the drop on them, not us, I suggest you go back invisible, ma'am.
I think they already have eyes on all of you.
Oh.
Wonderful. You're as great a fool as we are then, going visible. Well, shall we, everybody?
Yep, that we shall.
Yeah. Let's do it then. I'll
And
start
actually,
stealthing.
what I'll do is so to make this a lot easier on all of us, I know I have the spell, don't I? There's a spell that I wanted to use that I thought. Oh wait, there I do. I do have it. It's just at the wrong level. I'll be like, all right. So you go ahead. So and I will just get good luck out there, buddy. And I'm gonna give him like a slight pat on the back, and I'm subtle casting greater invisibility on Soul.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Whoa. Thank you, man.
It's a subtle casted, so there's not really going to be any magic shown, but I have to touch, so I have to give like a slight little
It
tap.
only lasts for a minute, no?
Yeah, so that's why it's like, all right, go ahead.
Yeah,
So,
I'll kind of
Um,
fly as carefully as possible, just going
Are
as
we-
fast as
Are
possible.
we doing this stealthily?
I'm
the
flying.
soul is the rest of us.
Yeah.
I wish I hadn't
Well,
done that. I was going to do Fortune's Favor on somebody. That takes a minute to cast.
Yeah, no,
Oops.
well, with the... Oh, actually, with the Umbral finds out, I have a +5 to my stealth check, so I'm just gonna try and stealth around the area.
Sure. Let's go to Soul's part first, where he will fly off, being completely invisible.
Yeah.
How do you want to approach it? Just as fast as possible, seeing if you can spot
Yeah,
anything.
I'm kind of gonna be very aware of the walls, the things that I could bang with, the pipes and stuff, and try to completely be out of anything that could make sound, So I'll try to be as still as possible. While I'm flying, I'll be holding my weapons and anything that could rattle, so I'll just duck like and try to go above to see what is happening, from a higher point of view.
Sure. Getting the bigger closer up of this place, you do see a few of the pipes that are connected through everywhere in this cavern, basically in the sewer system of this city. Some of them are also connected towards this temple, and there are like a few entrance places. Besides that, it looks very circular, but there is this hole in the roof that you can look into. It appears to be pretty dark, like there's no light coming from the place.
I think it's 60 feet dark vision, 90 feet. 1 second, let me check. It should say here, right? Somewhere.
Yeah, and your sensors.
Yeah, senses. Okay.
It'll be on the left side.
Oh yeah,
Of the
okay.
character
Here,
sheet.
here. Oh yeah, here. Okay, senses. Yeah. Why is not senses here? Do you have a place that is senses?
Under the
Oh,
passive.
dark visions. Yeah,
Yeah,
dark
it's under
vision
the
60
passive numbers,
feet.
yeah.
Yeah, thank you, guys. Yeah, I see now.
That you can indeed look inside of the building. Yeah, like I said, it's completely dark. There doesn't seem to be much light glowing.
I'll
It
fly
looks
closer.
very withered away. Yeah, as you fly closer, the only thing that seems to be standing out is that yeah, the entire room appears to be completely empty, except for this very tiny statue of like this weird eldritch-like symbol, and there's
Ooh.
one man standing in front of it praying like.
Okay. Only one, yeah.
Only one. It's
Okay.
hard to figure out from like a distance, but it's just one person just standing.
Okay, I'll get
If-
closer all the way to see. Try to listen.
Just
his
just a
prayer.
just a reminder.
Yeah.
Because while we were playing as Kai last week, I believe Kai plucked an eyelash from Soul, so they can communicate
Oh yeah,
over,
it's true. It's
over
true,
a
yeah.
mile, isn't it?
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's right. Yeah,
Well, I was
Yeah.
wondering what that was.
Yeah, you
Ugh.
basically I turned you into a flying creature, and then you just kind of plucked it off him, then went flying about.
yeah. So I'll
Our
say
reptile friends like hair.
I'll say telepathically to Kai, there is one guy. It's very dark. Make your way here. It's only one person for now. I'm getting closer. I will get really close, like maybe like
I will tell everybody.
I will say, like-
5 feet away from me.
If you do that, the invisible will eventually turn off.
Yeah, so
You
that's why you
won't
gotta
have
make
time
it
to
count.
fly back out. I would say that.
Okay. 1 minute. Yeah? Okay.
So if you want to get closer, sure, but you will get spotted on your way out probably. Unless you
So
try
what
decide to
I'll
stay there.
do, I'll go back into the darkness and stay like maybe like 100 feet from him, and then cast invisibility with my own spell, just the one that lasts 1 hour.
Yep.
I'll do
Then
that.
even if my
That's okay.
visibility goes off, because it'll run out my concentration. So as soon as
Yeah.
my concentration ends, yours will immediately, without even any gap, will just be there. So you'll be invisible still. Okay.
I'll do that and then go back.
Yep.
Cool.
To the guy.
I think I think it was worth it
Yeah.
to do the greater invis. I personally think so.
No, I could have.
No, because you're still able to keep flying. You didn't have to throw away your flying concentration, but
No, he has
He can
wings
fly
through
from
the
his.
amulet. Yeah, he
yeah.
just has free
Ah.
flying. It's not a spell.
Yeah.
mm,
And I will try to listen.
We didn't know
Anyway.
we didn't know he's going into. So let's go.
There's a guy praying ahead. A guy.
Just one monk, yeah, right? Yeah. So you guys also will start to sneak, getting closer. But you're not really there yet. It's like this cavern that you have to walk through, so it's kind of, it's not the easiest road to traverse. So
Oh.
back to Sol for a moment, as you guys are getting closer. As you re-enter the place and probably get closer to the guy,
Mm-hmm.
are you just stupid coming along, or just scouting for your friends coming up ahead?
Oh, you can see me.
No, I'm talking to myself.
Oh, I thought it was part of the prayer. What are you praying to over there? I'm sorry for disturbing. I'm just heard about this temple.
Are you now?
Not really. I don't know. I don't want to have a misunderstanding here. Do you want to tell me who you're praying to and maybe teach me the prayer? Maybe we can pray together.
No, you're not the type of guy.
Oh, that's rude. And I'll try to keep up as much silly conversation as possible. See my face are coming soon. Because I have a feeling that he's
Sure.
not alone and they are fucking hiding somewhere and I'm gonna get shit in a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, with
Maybe.
the rest of the group, you managed to get through the cavern and are now standing like in this, weird away entrance of this temple.
Yeah. Stealthily, I'm gonna see. Can we see where this guy is? And I assume we can see he's talking to thin air.
Yeah, if you go into like this entrance and you see this very long hallway, the one that you also saw in the scry where the guy teleported to and started walking away. Same type
And,
of hallway. Only difference is that there is no light here whatsoever right now, and it's pretty dusty and wet already.
As we're
Like
walking up,
everywhere.
I'm gonna load my gun with an extra 3 bullets while we're moving. So just to let you know.
Assuming Henry
Um,
can see that this guy is talking to Saul, even though he's invisible, so Henry he can see Saul.
You see them very, very far away, but you do hear some noise, and you hear clearly Saul's voice and this guy. Yeah,
So
This man can
Saul's
see
been
Saul.
spotted.
Yes, you can see him.
Right. Well, he
I'll keep
can't
an eye
see
out for any
me.
more. I'll keep an eye out for any
Um,
more invisible attackers.
Yeah.
While I'm talking to him, how big is the statue that he's praying to? Is it something that is
Oh, it's
stuck to the floor?
not big. It's kind of like on an on a post, and then you have this like this is probably the size. It's not that big. It's just a
Is it like stuck
just a
to the
s-
pole? Or to the base? Or
yeah, it's kind of resting on it. It's like it's like a microphone stand, you know? It's kind of like that. That's how you
okay.
should see it.
Cool. Will it be something that was
It just
that I
standing
could
on
pick
a
up
stand.
and fly up with?
You could easily pick it up.
Yeah, I'll do that just to buy myself some time. As I'm talking, I'll say, "Oh, let me see the statue closer," and I'll just grab it and fly up into the ceiling.
The statue like he is praying to. Sure.
Yeah.
What's the worst that could happen?
I
Whoop,
know.
and he just okay, sure, and he just stares at you.
If
You
you
really don't have to put in this act, you know.
I mean, either you tell me who it is and who you're praying to, and I'm gonna drop it, and it's gonna break into 1,000 pieces. And if you're not careful, I might even drop it on you. Come on, I just wanna talk.
Yeah, because this is the only one I have.
Oh, that's a point. I'm sure you have casts of it. It's a good point.
You know this SpongeBob meme where he opens this closet and he has thousands of those clocks, you know? It's kind of like this.
Behind, it's like
Yeah,
a
like
wardrobe and it's
two
like
silver,
monsters.
like just
Aha!
So while we're walking up, I'm gonna use a bonus action to convert a 4th level spell slot into sorcery points.
Sure. At some point the guy will look at this back at the rest of the group who are now probably trying to sneak away very further away. Oh, your guests have arrived as well.
Oh yes.
Come on in, we've been waiting.
Can we not even roll a stealth check?
No.
Oh,
You can perceive
have a
someone
19.
invisible.
Yeah.
it's just I have a 19 right now.
All right, but where are we going?
Yeah, but you kind of
actually?
walk into his lair,
Yeah, I suppose.
not checking for traps.
I said I was looking for people and things.
Yeah. People and things. Very clear. Now, he knows almost anyone who just enters the facility as it's being visible. That's something you've clearly come up with.
We just want our bartender
Oh.
back, and then we can fuck off. And we don't have to kill you, okay?
Interesting start of a conversation.
It's kind of all we want. Yeah.
I'm gonna try to be really kind here. Where is Derry Albatross?
You don't have to worry. I can guarantee you right now that he is living the best life as he possibly can.
And can I see him?
Yes, we want proof.
No.
And why not?
We see it as an insurance.
Right, well, we're here to commit insurance fraud, bring him the fuck back. Or I add your teeth to my belt.
What do you want?
It was never our plan to kidnap your uncle. We're sorry, but apparently it was an action we had to perform.
Look, if it's something regarding me, you can just let him go and we can work something out. Just what are you after?
It's obvious.
What I'm after is beyond all of you.
Then it's also beyond Dairy Albatross, which is more reason for you to leave him be. But
It would be the case, but scenarios can change. Once again, it's just our insurance that you guys won't do anything drastic against us.
us?
The Cabal, our
Hmm.
organization, our grand design.
Right.
That's
I
so-
remember running into your grand design of the before.
Do you?
I mean, your work was done plenty in the underground, as I remember. Like I said, if you really don't want us to do anything drastic, you would let my uncle go. And you would let him go home.
I have a better deal for you, and the only deal I'm willing to make.
Hmm?
You don't do anything drastic, and your uncle lives.
Joey,
Mhm.
I cast message to you. So it doesn't matter if they see him casting it, just he can't hear it. And basically, and it just one question: detect thoughts. So he's
Hmm.
waiting for a signal from you. So you say like, was it lunch? Was that the code word that we used before?
Mhm.
It's a safe word.
Well,
Using lunch during midnight.
Mhm,
That was
yeah.
so good.
I mean, look, the last time I was speaking with him, I had a good lunch with him. I just want to see him again.
There we go then.
What type of wisdom, right?
It is
And
indeed.
I'm going to do a subtle silvery barbs on him.
Sure, thanks. Yeah, that's went to shit. It turned from an 18 to a 2, so it's kind of like the set opposite of each other. That's kind of
And
fun.
it was a subtle,
Yes.
so there's no way that he
Yeah.
even knew. So,
Hey, caster 5.
sorcerer, bitch. Subtle.
When the powers of the wizard and the sorcerer combine, they're unstoppable.
Anyway,
Who gets the advantage?
that's gonna go to. That's a good question. I guess Malcolm, if you
Oh,
want
oh.
it.
No,
Oh, no.
it's fine.
You know what? I'll give it to Dr. Jones because he has to make saves if he has to make a save against an attack. So
Yeah.
Dr. Jones gets the advantage. You get it. Yep.
Sure. You just do the service or just go straight into his head?
I'm gonna go. I want to see what, because the conversation was about Derry and where he is. I want to see if it's there. If he's thinking about where
Sure.
Derry Albatross is.
You
And it
will
basically-
see.
yeah.
Yeah, you see this tank in front of you, like this. Yeah. Clockwork-ish tank, like kind of like a coffin where he's sitting in, but it's full of like liquid, and he has like this view. Yeah.
Mhm.
Eldris being like tubes going in straight into his face. What you will also see from that is that the world where Derry is living inside of his dreams, you do see him sitting in a boat, chilling with cocktails and two beautiful ladies beside him. And as the camera kind of zooms out, you see that this boat is located inside a pool, and that pool is located inside an even bigger boat. You know, he's just
Living the
living the dream life for Derry.
Living the
Basically,
dream,
that's what
living
you
the
see.
dream.
Literally his dream. Yeah.
Is it like that episode of Futurama where they say that the older people are just in artificial intelligence?
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah, it's a bit Matrix, isn't it?
A bit Matrixy.
Is he thinking of the location, like the place we'd find this, or even the town, whatever, anything like that? Basically, his location is what he's want a place to go.
I would say his like the main hub of the Cabal, like their main headquarters, is their main facility. For location, I will not give it away that easily.
I had a feeling.
Right, so-
At that point, I'll just say, well, he's not lying about putting him in his best life. However, he's not actually living. They've got him in some kind of. He's hooked up to some kind of casket, and at their main headquarters. So, sir, we could make this very blunt. Tell us where your headquarters is right now, or I will go into your head and dig it out.
Hmm. No, because next time I will just attack back.
Very well.
Awesome.
I look to Will.
So there's something that you want from us, but you're worried about us attacking you. You still haven't made it clear what exactly it is you're hoping to get out of this holding my uncle hostage besides just us not attacking you.
Correct.
Well, the sooner that you can help me get my uncle back, the sooner you can get what you want and we can both walk away from this.
Or we walk away with this, knowing for sure that you won't attack us, because we will just kill your uncle in an instant when you do.
We just want the guy back. That's it.
I
So
will
give us
give
that,
you
and
him
then we have
back.
no problems.
You will get him back after everything is done.
I'm gonna have to say no to that deal. Just tell me where he is, and you can individually walk away.
No, I already gave you the only deal we're willing to make. You walk away now, or your uncle dies.
Because this is still going off, what is going on in his head? Because he failed the save. Like, I'm still seeing his thoughts as this conversation is being directed. And it's for the next minute.
Like, he is very serious about thinking you guys are an enemy. He sees you as like an obstacle in their way of, achieving everything that they want. You guys are the only problem, like the only obstacle in the way of getting to what the Cabal wants. And they will have to do drastic things like, keeping your family hostage, and they will go further if you guys, decline now. But they will literally kill him the instant you guys decide to attack back.
Do we see what the Cabal wants through this spell, or is that not popping up?
No. If you shift the conversation toward that topic somehow, sure, you can maybe check.
I messaged to Saul. What does the Cabal want?
What guarantee do I have that you won't just kill him anyway? And that you'll give him back at all?
Because it would be all pointless to kill him without reason.
Again, reasonable people don't go around abducting bartenders, for one.
Henry
That's
messages Will again.
true.
30 seconds. Will ask him out what the Cabal wants.
Look, I'm going to ask you one more time. What do you want? What do you, your organization, what do you want? And that would make me a lot more inclined to stay out of your way.
I'm wondering. Make a persuasion check as Will, just to see
Okay.
if he was willing to bite on this subject.
Ooh.
Sure. Let me just check real quick if I have anything that could help with my persuasion check. The only thing I could think of that I might have.
I'll give you the help action
How?
by
Not really.
I'll put my daggers away and just kind of act as if we're becoming non-hostile.
Okay, so I have a way to fix it if I fail. Okay, I have a way to fix it if I fail, and that's if Mark works with me, but I'm just gonna make the persuasion check. Let me just check if I have inspiration really quickly. I can't bardically...
Oh yeah, we forgot to do the thing. You guys want to learn Dutch words? I found the book.
Oh,
How about half?
Sure.
What about
that's the
half?
perfect segment. We need an inspiration.
Fuck the thing. Yeah, we'll do it after break, sure.
Yeah, we'll do it. So, I'm just gonna go off the assumption I don't have one. So I'm just gonna roll the... You said it was persuasion, right?
Yep.
And I can't give myself anything, so...
You
Alright.
got this. We believe in you.
Fuck. I have one in case I fuck up, but that's if Mark lets me do it if I fuck up. I fucked up severely. I'm gonna use it. So my reaction, I'm gonna subtle cast Gift of the Gab.
17 and a plus 15. Damn.
No,
That's
I fucked up severely. So
It's still only a 2 on the roll. Yeah.
yeah.
Can't you
so
just reroll shit?
if I had Gift of the Gab makes me take back the last 6 seconds. Now then he forgets what I said, and I could just say it again.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
That's the purpose of Gift of the Gab. That's the reason I got this spell. Is that I
like
can spell cast 2 gold coins are gone from Will's pocket, but nobody knows anything about spell being cast.
Genius. Go for it.
So I'm gonna subtle cast Gift of the Gab, and I'm gonna try again, saying the exact same thing. So I'm just gonna
Exact
make the
same roll.
persuasion.
Yep.
Yep. I swear to God, if I get a nat 1. Oh, thank God. Okay.
That's a tiny bit higher. Literally
I
double.
like
a little
that
bit higher.
You roll a
Okay.
2 on the die, then next one you roll a 1. It would have been perfect.
Okay, so basically the way it went down is, what do you want? And then a sudden little golden like shimmer goes through Will's pocket as everybody else, it rewinds time, and then Will says, anyway, what do you want? Your organization. And then yeah.
Kind of like an actor. Cut! Rewind 6 seconds, let's do the same scene again, and action! Yeah.
Read the spell. That's the fucking purpose. In case I either piss
Yeah.
him off or I fail.
It's such a
Yeah, it's
weird.
literally just a Halloween cut.
It's a very weird spell because he actually says that you don't remember, but then he's got the components. So I imagine maybe you kind of give him the 2 gold pieces and then disappear
No,
as
like,
far as the
the
spell or
gold-
something like that. It's just so
Well,
stupid.
because it's subtle casted, so it
I
doesn't
know,
say anything. So
I know, I'm just
the only
saying
thing is
that
just
the whole
material.
point, it shouldn't have material based on what the spell does. It doesn't make sense that it has material, but it doesn't matter.
Well, the material is the 2 gold.
Yeah.
I thought you rubbed the coins. You rubbed the 2 coins to give you the go.
No, the
I
2
just
coins
like to
disappear
picture-
and appear on the pocket of whoever created the spell. That's the royalty.
Yeah, so
Mm.
Zipper's
Yeah.
probably like 2 gold coins richer. I
To
just like to
dark-
picture in this
to
world
Gene
that he
Dark
invented
Magia.
that shit.
Yeah.
That Zipper just gets 2 gold coins. Huh, okay.
Like the Trader Park meme, I give you $50 to fuck off, but this time it's just just to forget the last 6 seconds.
So yeah, so that's what I'm doing is just
For
that
the
and-
33,
yeah.
let's just first go into what Henry will see into the mind.
Mhm.
You will clearly see the whole planet, basically. You see this envision of a hand literally engulfing an entire planet and holding it to its powerful might. You just literally see that the Cabal wants control of everything. But you can probably imagine they probably want to ascend as well in some way
Oh,
during the
shit.
eclipse.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Okay, we have a third contender for this then.
They're the ascendancy contestant.
Player 4 joined the game.
Yeah.
But to you. Oh, we already got everything that we wanted to go. Just you all that are standing in the way.
We
So
wouldn't
get
be in
out
your
of our
way if
way
you didn't
or
kidnap
suffer.
our but we wouldn't be in your way if you didn't kidnap our
I-
barkeep.
I don't really want to speak for Will because he's my boss. But if you really think that the world is gonna end because we are gonna do whatever you say just to keep his uncle alive, I mean, we love his uncle and I'm sure he will be willing to sacrifice his life and whoever is necessary to stop you.
And
So you
I'm
are
gonna
very
immediately
mistaken.
get my gun and kind of rest it towards Soul's direction. We're leaving. We're done here. 2 days. You give my uncle back to me in 2 days in his bar, unharmed, perfectly fine, and that'll be the end of it. I will not light you on fire. I will not go after the rest of you. If within those 2 days I don't get him back, I will come after you. Are we clear on that? And I'll point it back towards him.
Lose our insurance for free seems not the right deal for me.
You're prolonging the inevitable for 2 days. Versus, if you give him back in those 2 days, then we won't have a problem. I only came after you to get him back. You brought this on yourselves.
Really, we brought this.
Yes, you did.
all of what you guys had to do was do nothing in your lives, and none of this would have happened in the first place. You became an obstacle for us yourselves. Not our choice.
You act like we want this.
We just
Well, you can't just all walk away from this all.
yeah, and let
Classic
the war.
We know that all of you know a bit more about this world than the average person. You know
And what happens in
who's
a
after
year?
the throne.
That we all die, and that's it.
More like 6 months.
Yeah.
No, we just get a new world order. That's all.
Slavery then. Nice.
Who mentioned that?
Well, what happens if we
Kind
don't
of
agree?
funny coming from you, actually.
Kind of raise my eyebrows, even though he cannot see because I'm invisible.
It's classic
Actually,
equivocation.
that's a good point. I didn't even see Soul. Sorry about that. So he's just pointing his gun in a general direction.
yeah,
back
yeah, no,
towards
but
the-
you hear my voice though.
Just
and I'm
somewhere in
kind
the
of-
sky.
Yeah, no, I'm not really moving it. I have the
just-
statue as well on my hand, so you can see the statue.
Gentlemen, lady, this is a classic equivocation from would-be tyrants. They set in motion something that will benefit them. They claim it will benefit everyone, which is complete nonsense. Then they blame others. They blame others for trying to stop them. That's exactly what's happening here. And Sir Saul, I think you're right about the whole slavery. They want complete and absolute control.
Well, maybe you should lead us to our headquarters now, so we know where to go in case you don't bring his uncle back in 2 days. And then you might leave, and I won't drop the statue on your head on the way out. Actually, I'll drop it in your knee, so you leave, but you can crawl your way back to tell the message. How is that sound? And
Nah, I
will-
think we
I
would
will
still
drop
rather
him.
kill your uncle.
I'll drop the invisibility and kind of put a stern face, drop it with the statue on my hand. Right, to scare him off. I don't know if it's gonna happen. But...
By the way, where is Mo? Like, did he mention?
I think he might be dealing with something.
I think he's.
I'm around. I'm around. I'm
Yeah,
here.
he's
okay.
listening.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
around.
he's listening,
Sorry, I'm
yeah.
around.
Yeah, nice. Just making sure.
Yeah, sorry, I'm realizing how much we're doing this without Mo's input. Sorry.
Yeah, Jane. What
Henry's
is
still
Jane
looking at
doing?
Will to see what he wants to do.
Jane is standing there listening to everything happening at the moment. She hasn't made a decision on anything. It's Will's uncle. He's not gonna know.
Yeah, Will.
man.
Henry looks at Will, following his lead, and does one more message to him, so that I can always just round his memories. Can make him forget whatever we want him to forget if I try hard enough.
It looks like you guys have two choices ahead of you. You either let us be and nothing of harm happens to all of you, or you pretend to be doing the good thing and suffer for it. Choice is yours.
Looks at Will.
Where is my uncle?
Suffer it is then.
And in that case, Will is going to subtle cast at 5th level immolation.
Oh,
Oh.
what does that do?
It
Let me
sounds cool.
display it. Let me display it right
Sets
now.
him ablaze.
I'm not going to set you on
Yeah,
fire.
he sets
I'm
him
going
ablaze.
to immolate
And
you.
I used to use that spell a lot.
it's a dexterity saving throw, so we might succeed. That's not a lot of damage. Let me see if I can get the spell displayed.
Andy, it basically turns a living
spellcaster.
chicken into a plate of chicken nuggets within seconds.
Outstanding. I love it.
Yep.
Is that what they do at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just
Fuck.
no, what they do at McDonald's is they slap the chicken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have a few
Yeah.
wizards at McDonald's just casting this
Yeah.
every hour.
Sometimes they do,
line.
because like sometimes you don't get a cooked meal at McDonald's.
Well, it is what it is. That's another depressing point for Will. But
Sure.
yeah, That's the DC 19 dexterity saving throw. He might succeed it, so. it
As
might
I
be-
see maybe the little flames kind of starting to come out of him, I will figure out that is will, so I will cast Silvery Barbs if I feel like the flames are not igniting high enough, just to help.
They are
Thank you.
not looking like they are igniting high enough, so
Yeah, so I'll just
So,
start.
if you wanted to.
I'll say like a kind of shout this weird nursery rhyme that doesn't make any sense what is happening, and then that's what will be my Silvery Barbs.
must be a very annoying way to get silvery barbs all the time. Just some idiots
Once
who
upon
making
a
some
time,
poetry.
in a land far, far, far away. It's like, what?
Can you shut up? Oh, it burns now! He failed the second roll, so roll me
So
the
it takes
damage.
80. I think it's rolled up there already, so it should be.
Yeah,
I'm not sure
so,
if it's the 40
It's
or
the
if it's only the
30.
30.
yeah,
It's
so
the
it's the
30 and
30,
then it's
but then for the next minute, he's going to be taking 4d6 fire damage.
Sure.
Yeah.
I do have this random map thingy. Let's just pretend we're here all this time.
Ooh, nice.
Sorry, guys. I know I
Oh.
escalated
Looks
that. I
kinda
probably
similar,
should have considered
yeah.
whether you guys wanted to fight, but
Maybe you can send
No,
the art
your
to
uncle.
us for the thumbnail as well, if you don't mind, please.
Uh,
Yeah, if I can find this one. This is
no.
an old one.
Yeah, you can just
I
go
mean, we
to
can
maps
just-
and then copy the image from that. Just zoom it, and then you can right click and copy the image on the Roll20 from the map. If you zoom.
Or we can just do this.
Screenshot it.
Yeah, that's
Thank
what
you.
I've done.
Good enough.
there you go. Good enough.
Cool. Alright.
Sure.
Thank you guys. Sorry. for
Jesus, this map is big. Wait, give me a second. Let me make this map shorter because look at how small Kai is. Yeah, it's 50 by 30. Let's just make it a bit smaller for
Giants
this mind of
used,
it. Yeah.
used to worship here. It's built for them.
Yep. So
Phew.
I'll just. Oh, there you go.
Map. Oh, why do I?
Why do I do things?
Yeah. Sometimes I wonder, Mark, why don't you just learn it to do it the proper way instead of doing this the hard way?
No, because the proper way isn't fun.
Exactly.
All right. So we could
Yep, now
place
you
our
can throw
tokens
your.
down.
Sure. I don't really have a token for this guy, so I would just use the same one I used previously as the cultist.
Yep.
Yeah. I
Okay.
still have a
So I
problem.
have
I
somewhat
can't-
of theater of mind going in.
Yeah.
I still have a problem of Henry's token not being available.
Oh, you still have that problem?
Yeah. Never. I don't have one. It's on the journal bit.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. It was like with Will's
No,
character. I was
it's-
like, you know,
it's-
he's
it's
not gonna.
his
Oh,
un-
it's
it's his
Well,
uncle.
mainly your choice.
Yep.
Why
Hey,
don't we
actions
just
have
go into
consequences. as we go
into
Initiative roll.
initiative, we go take
Alright.
a little pause break.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, whatever you
Sure.
guys
Just
want.
what you want to do? Just there's the turn order already, so you can wait. Let me
Yeah, okay,
remove
there
this
you go.
list.
Oh, damn it!
Yeah, sorry, I will add you back. No
Don't
worries.
worry. I had a good initiative. There we go.
I can't remember the last time I rolled above a 10 for initiative with this smart person.
Oh,
That
for
sucks,
fuck's
right?
sake,
That
another 8!
actually,
Another 8!
that actually didn't do as much damage as I hoped for the
That's-
immolation.
Fucking third 8 in a row that I've rolled. The fuck is
Yeah.
all this?
Oh, I'm sorry you got a 17 on initiative.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's
Are you
8 on the
for real?
dice.
One. Yep. We will be taking a little break, and we will then jump back into the fight between Cultist and rest of the gang. So be right back, and in like 5-10 minutes. So stay tuned.
Amazing. All right. Right. Changing more. Now Mo is here.
See you in a
I'm
minute.
joking. Bye.
And we are back, and we're going straight into the turn order. Mr. Main cultist in the center room just got emulated, completely turned into fire. And now, Jane, it's your time to first react to this scene
Jesus,
happening.
yeah. Bollocks.
Oh, I'm wondering if she's a fucking dragon. I mean, if he's a dragon or something.
Who's a dragon? I'm not a dragon.
Not you.
I'm not
Yeah,
Ruin
he's
Syndicate.
a
The
dragon.
girl. The other girl.
Jane quickly turned into a dragon.
Shut up.
I
Sorry.
mean, I don't think we
Uh,
know this. Oh, okay, I got you.
But it's more regular sized.
Yeah, how far is he? Realistically.
Yeah, within striking distance of you, you can just easily 30 feet. Just ignore the distance of the map. This is all
Yeah.
visually.
Yeah.
I can put in grids of you, but it's,
No.
let's do it
this.
this way this time.
Like Theater of the
Yeah.
Mind-ish.
Sure, yeah, music, good suggestion.
I'll push back past Will and Henry, and I'll run straight for the cultists. And as I get up close to him, I do that same motion that I tried to do while punching the other cultists, and hoping this time my fists purchase onto his face, or onto this one's face. A rolling attack. Yeah, right about now.
Big
30.
attack
Through.
incoming.
30.
That hits him. Goes straight through him.
What is the second bludgeoning attack damage? Yeah. So it's 18 points of damage for the first one.
18 extra to the guy.
I hit him. What do
With a
you
30,
dodge?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Seems to be really doing full damage to him.
As my fist hits him, does he seem like he's quite sturdy person? He took the punch quite well, or does he look like flimsy?
It feels
He's
like
like-
the same time of as you punch like a shield from a a magic spell shield. That's basically how his body feels like. It seems like you're not punching flesh.
Okay. As I
You
come
touch
in,
something magical.
as I hit his jaw and he hardly flinches, I'll rip with my normal hand into his liver to give him a liver shot as my second attack. That's 20.
Yeah, sure, 20 will hit.
Okay. That's 14 points of damage.
An extra 14 to the guy.
And then as my spell, what can I do? British history, sanctuary. I am gonna actually. You see her kind of after the punch. You'll see her kind of grab him and be quite aggressive, but she'll stop for a moment and then she'll kind of curl up into a kind of her defensive posture, and she'll cast Sanctuary on herself.
Cool.
So, I'll cast Sanctuary, and that is my turn.
Is that you cannot be targeted by attacks, right? Or
Yeah, you need a
Yeah,
wisdom
yeah,
save
that's one,
before you can
yeah.
attack. Yeah.
got it. Then we go to Will.
All right, so Will, with the bonus action, I'm gonna quicken a cantrip. I'm gonna quicken Mind Sliver. So let me just get that ready to go, and I need from him intelligence saving throw.
A intelligence saving throw from this guy.
DC
That's a
19.
net one for me.
So he'll take 15 damage, and I'm just gonna display the spell.
Damn, that's a big one.
Yep.
6, 5, 4. Nice.
Yep. So he's gonna have that on his next saving throw, and with my action, Will's gonna go slightly closer, and he said, "You could have avoided this. Where is he?" And then I'm gonna take a pistol shot at him. Does a 24 hit?
Let's see. 24, yep, hit.
And that's 11
Yeah.
piercing damage.
Can you hear that now, Andy?
Nothing.
You may want to reload your roll
Wait,
20.
give me
Yeah,
one
you may
second.
want to hear.
Hear it now?
Reload. I'm just refreshing the page
Yep,
for roll
yeah,
20.
Sure, sure. Let me put it down a bit. Yep, 11 damage
Yeah.
taken by the guy. Appears not to
that-
be resistant to bullets.
Okay,
Very,
and then
very Tron music, by the way. Very
Yep.
cool.
thank you. Thank you, Mark, for this music. And I'm just going to say to him, either tell me where he is, or you and all of your group will die. And that's the end of Will's turn.
Sure. Then it's my turn. I will start off with using one of his abilities.
Mhm.
Yeah, kind of funny that you just used Mind Stiffer because he will use an similar type of ability. He will basically be casting Mind Stiffer, but not in like a spell form. He will just he will just sense this psychonic wave coming from him, as all of you will
Gotcha.
have to make a intelligence saving throw.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
Intelligence save coming up.
Even me on the
That's
on
a
the air.
10 on mine.
Yeah, everyone
Everyone,
in the room
okay.
will get it.
I will
Oh,
use
shit. I just realized.
I'll use
Mhm.
Indomitable.
I
I'll use
just
Master
realized
Genius.
if
Fuck.
last session we could have avoided all of this because if I saw one of the cultists die, I could have just stole their soul and then asked them the question. We could have avoided all of this. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
realized.
Yeah, but now you have to
Actually,
solve a
now.
super null, so that's way more valuable for later.
I
Yeah.
don't. I never took one.
So, all right.
Oh,
So
thought you
basically,
did.
I don't.
did
think I
everyone get their saves in?
Think so. Looks
So-
like wow. I thought at least one of you would succeed. All of you fail. DC was 18.
I got a 21. I use Flash of
Oh, yeah.
Genius.
So
Sorry,
okay,
I
got a
was-
21.
I
So
was
didn't see
sorting
that.
things out there. I never made a roll. What was the roll for?
That was an
Intelligence.
intelligence save. Yep.
No bother. Sorry, I
Yeah,
wasn't paying enough attention there. 18.
So I think you're
18, you
fine,
made it,
Andy.
yeah.
Yep. So
Everyone else takes 16 points of damage. I rolled
Okay.
one higher than you. I rolled 2 6s and a 4.
okay, so 16 damage. Let me make the con save really
Psychic, I
quickly.
assume. Yeah.
Yep.
I think so, right? Psychic damage. Yeah.
After
Well,
that, if
Well,
we've passed,
let me check if I have an inspiration before you take that. Nope. So I think his immolation's gonna be gone because I don't
Okay.
have anything to keep that going. Yep. So the
Yeah.
immolation's gone. The concentration's dropped because I got a nat 1.
Yeah, he doesn't burn after his turn anymore
Yep.
then, right? Yeah.
Yep. Nope. He's good.
No more on fire. Okay.
Yep.
And
That's fine.
yeah, everyone who failed also has a -1d4 on their next save,
Gotcha.
Ooh,
Okay.
which might be huge, because now as his second action, he will be casting a spell. He will be casting a mass suggestion at all of you.
Oh,
I'm gonna counter.
I would like to
Yep,
wait. I
yep,
would
yep,
like to
yep.
use
Oh,
Bring
sorry.
it, bring
Phase
it.
Strike.
Let Luke go first. Luke
I
can
would
go
like to
first.
use
Sure.
Phase Strike. Or Counter
Sure.
Strike. When a spell is cast within 30 feet of me, I can teleport behind the creature and attack it once. The target must make a spell casting roll. If that roll is lower than the damage of the spell, the attack will be countered, and I can copy the spell for my next turn.
Yep.
So get teleport behind him and do an attack.
Joey, let me do
it's
the counter
dark, so I
spell
get the
rather than
D10,
yourself.
right?
'Cause
Okay.
You've got things like silvery barbs as well.
That's fine.
Do you
Do I
get
get sneak
advantage?
attack on this?
You do, right? It's the first
Yeah,
time
because
on a turn.
he's next
and
to
Jane
an
is
enemy,
next to
right?
it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so I'm not going to roll at advantage, but I do get the +10 because I've teleported with the dagger.
One big number.
And that's 20.
Oh, yes!
wow.
This is gonna be impossible for me to save that. Holy shit.
This
So I
guy
think
is
I get a
not-
mass suggestion for next turn, right?
This guy is not having a good time right now.
Just for fun. That's 66 extra damage in one fucking... That's from a reaction.
So 30 for me earlier, 66 from that, plus the 15 I did to him, plus the fucking. How much fucking HP does this guy have?
A lot.
Like you're already like there has
passed
been
100.
there's been a total of 2 turns and a surprise, and he's on 155 minus.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've already
okay,
done
so-
154 in just a few
So-
seconds. This is insane. But wait, I might be able to save it. All I have to do is roll a
If you get it.
66. I rolled a whooping 15, so no.
So not a 66. So I think
No.
you'll see. I've never used this before, but the daggers start to like force my hands together and like pull themselves like this, and then they form a scroll in between them that I can then just read off, and they're currently parts of a scroll as that I can use for next
Okay.
turn.
Wow.
That's
I
pretty
now
cool.
have-
Take a point
That's-
of inspiration. That was
That's
awesome.
amazing. That's so broken. Now
I
you can
now
mass.
that's a good one.
I can mass suggestion,
Yeah.
so I could just tell him. I
Yeah,
could
with that,
cast it on
his
him
end
next
then turn ends. So
Yeah. Take us.
go ahead, your turn.
The uncles.
I will cast mass suggestion. Is it based on my thing? I don't know. I'm also gonna
Yeah,
see
you
what
basically
mass
on-
suggestion
It's on your spell save DC. That's the only
is. Yeah,
tricky
so
part. But
okay, yeah, that may be an issue, but I will cast it on him.
Yeah, give
I
it a go.
suggest a course of action limited to a sentence or two, influence up to 12 creatures I can see within range. Okay, I'm gonna do that. So I'm gonna cast the spell and say, you are going to help us get Will's uncle back, and I'll do mass suggestion.
what is your spell save DC, Tinny?
A 16.
Okay, then it's good because I got a 15. That was close.
Oh,
Are you casting it on the Mr. Gold's girl too?
On this guy. Yep.
No, just on this guy.
Sure. Can you repeat exactly what you said? I was doing that.
You will help us save Will's uncle. And it's for 24 hours, this spell.
Good. With that, yeah, he won't be attacking anymore. So let's just skip
Yep.
turn order for now, real quick, and
Sure.
just go back into normal to see
So
what
assuming
will
that
happen next.
Will see it, then he'll just kind of he'll lower his gun. He won't put it away yet, just in case anything goes south, but he'll just not have it pointed at the guy. Where is he?
If I tell you, he dies.
What is going to kill him?
We can kill him whenever we want.
Do you have anything from the room he's in?
No. Do know where
If you
to
c-
find it.
If you can't tell us where he is, show us.
If I do so, he will die. They
Okay.
are aware of what's happening now.
How far is the spot where he's at from here?
You're really not listening, right?
Because if you can grab an object from there, bring it back to me, then I can make use of it.
Then your uncle will die.
Will, he's trying to say is that we're still being watched.
Are there people with us besides you?
No. I was just there to sacrifice. My fault.
How
Are
do we find where your organization's at? Meaning, if you
I-
say that, it contradicts with the goal. Never mind.
are we being watched right now?
Not watched, listening.
Good. They won't hear this then. I walk up to him. If any, I'll look to Will.
I'll just go like this, gesturing go ahead and not saying it because of.
I'll cast Modify Memory at 7th level, so I can go back as far as 30 days for an appropriate memory.
And he's
Sure.
not going to resist because it's helping us out.
Yep. Oh, he doesn't really know what it's about.
Well, I'm looking for a memory of the location of their headquarters, the entrance, that kind of thing. Like enough so I can see like where it is located.
Sure.
So that's what I
Actually,
want to look for.
you can just speaking as a player before we go any further.
Mhm.
You can get memories and put them inside people, right?
Because of encode thoughts, once I get it, I can then. And I go,
Okay, get the exact memory of the exact room where Will's uncle's at, and Will can teleport if he knows the room well enough.
I can do that. So it's the room specifically rather than like the location of the headquarters.
From watching all of his memories flash by you, you do see a few images of like the whole entire headquarters. There was a specific room where they keep, prisoners and such, and even a secret, layer on top of that where they keep, imported prisoners like,
Mm-hmm.
Uncle Albatross. Besides that, there are other sections that you quickly get to see, like the main, place, let's say like that, where this is not really like a throne, but there's like this, gigantic,
I suppose since he's now willing because of my suggestion, I'm literally getting everything about this.
Yeah, you get to see everything that you want from like
Yeah,
the
and
place.
Henry is not being gentle. It's the equivalent of just digging through right now. So he's probably, I can imagine he's kind of like as I'm just sort of holding him by his head like this.
Literally just overdosing, basically. It's how it looks like, yeah.
No. Stay with me. We're not done yet.
Stay with me. Yeah.
I want an exact location.
Exact location is a bit hard. Let me put some background music on so it's not that boring.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
like, that
Yeah,
was
it was a bit too loud.
That was a bit funny. No, it was like playing like dude, like almost jazz music, and I was like, oh, that's a very elegant digging through.
That's kind of
memories.
what this is, yeah. Yeah.
I'm kind of been a bit scared about this decision I've just taken here because this is kind of fucked.
The moment that I attacked him and made the ultimatum to him, I fucked it up. So you didn't fuck anything up.
No. The decision of Henry doing this specific action, like it's nothing. Like this is. I am a bit by this.
I think Henry would notice that Jane is probably standing around like here and just looking at him while he's doing this, just staring at Henry.
Henry will glance over because observant, so he notices that she's watching. And his eyes are aglow with arcane energy right now. His hands are aglow with arcane energy, and he gets back to work. You can't really get a bead on what he's thinking, if anything. Like he's not ashamed of this, like at all. There's no hint of shame here. So, is there anything? Basically, I want an exact location of like the headquarters. I can see I've seen the room it's in earlier.
I will kind of make some background noise by saying, like, pretending that we're still talking to him and he's refusing to talk. So I'll be like, just say something. Stop doing that. Answer to our questions. Why are you not talking now? While Henry's doing the modify memory.
Sure. Clever.
Bluffing. Nice.
Basic location of, you get to see a pretty clear picture of every location where this guy's allowed within like the main headquarters. Ways of getting there, he usually teleports.
Oh.
So he doesn't actually know where the building is then. Or if
He
it's
knows
a building,
where to
obviously.
teleport towards to, He...
Okay.
Like I said, I need the memory because if I have that memory of that exact room, as long as I know the room,
I
will say,
in
like,
that room.
There's probably like this, magical teleportation circle that's there that you will get to observe, but it's quite different from most that you know.
Okay.
I mean, he could also teleport us. He's like this for 24 hours.
I'll just say.
While doing this, I do the encode thoughts on him for the room that Uncle Derry is kept in, and for the specific bit he teleports to during this minute of me doing this to him, I then encode thoughts that I don't. There's anything that says I can have less. I can have one at a time for encode thoughts. I don't think it says that. So I'll do those two specific memories. And my last thing I do with the remaining time I have left is I looked at it. I said, "Do we need this cretin anymore?"
Assuming I get the way to get there, no. Like, we really don't need any more than just the exact location as close as possible.
We have this guy under us for 24 hours. It could be helpful to get us around.
We shouldn't speak these things here if they're listening.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Then,
too late now.
I think then Sir Saul is correct. Safety first, and I will then obliterate any memory he has of meeting us. So when he kind of comes to, he doesn't recognize us. We're just like, "Who are you?" Is it that sort of business?
We should leave actually before that.
yeah. I'll just say we're leaving as soon as he's done with that, and I'll make it seem like he talked us down from his perspective.
Yeah, fair enough.
Are you
Sure.
doing that
So
kind of like
specifically, his not.
we were never here. In the moment we leave, you won't remember who we spoke. That kind of thing from the
Yeah,
moment.
Yeah, I thought about being spiteful and obliterating any memory I could find of him getting to the Cabal headquarters, so he doesn't know how to get back there.
Oh.
But safety first, I think.
You just go for full obliviate.
I can't do that with modified memory unless it doesn't matter. And Mark's like, "Yeah, fuck it, do it this once." But no. So, yep, he now does not know who we are, but probably really disposed to helping us because of the suggestion still.
Yep.
So yeah, you just okay. If this helps.
Right. I go up to Will. I take out the two sort of ribbons,
Mhm.
and I give them both to you.
And I'll just take in both, and I'll be like, ah. Okay. Okay. All right. We're leaving.
Oh, actually, before we go, I'll say to the guy, I think you should return to your temple and maybe mention the fact that this is all bullshit, and it may not be worth living. It may not be worth doing this. Just a suggestion.
We will take it in kindly, but see, just
Yeah, your beliefs may just not be
Right.
worth it, and it'll just
All
not
right.
part of his job
And
anymore.
let's go. And Will's taking the memories that he's taken in of the room that whatever Dr. Jones gave him, and he's 100% familiar with that room because of the memory, and he's going to use his helm of teleportation.
Before he
And he's
does,
gonna do-
I say to Mr. Albatross, I understand your Uncle Derry is important. I just burned through my best spell slots. Are you prepared to go now?
I am.
Very well.
And
Yeah.
as actually, I'll say let's just walk away first.
Sure,
so we're
you
just
guys
gonna
go back
walk out
into
of the
like the
room.
cavern,
Yep.
back outside.
So then we
I'm
don't say
walking
anything more.
away.
Yeah, and then I'll be like, look, Dr. Jones, I get the urgency, but at the same time, if we rest, if we stop, he is going to die.
Understand. I just wish to
So-
ask you.
With that in mind, we have to make best do with what we got. So, and then I'm going to use the Helm of Teleportation to teleport us into that room. Let me just
Sorry,
get that.
who keeps moving Malcolm's token?
I have no idea who's doing that.
Oh,
Probably
me.
Mo, who's laughing right now.
Yeah, probably
You're a
Mo.
child.
So I'm hoping that because of how like really I know the place because of the memory that I don't have to roll on the table, but
It's more of a. I think you still should roll, right? It's like technically you've only viewed it once, but I will give you the scene casual because it's more of a memory that you have in your head. So I would say you still have to roll for this.
oh god damn it. Alright,
Just need a 54 plus.
It's very doable.
I got a 57.
Exactly. See, it's super doable.
Yeah, it's 54 plus.
Yeah, just 3 is all you need, apparently. With that, you guys will leave this dark cavern and will trade it for a more well-lit hallway that you're just facing right now. You're now all standing into the teleportation circle room that you saw in the memory. There's only like one way out of it. It seems to be or wait, did you want to go here or do you want to go to the Uncle Darrow room?
I thought I was going for the Uncle Derry room.
Yeah, no,
personally.
sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
Sure, you get there instead. Here it's very dark and grim. Not really that many. Like there's only like literally one torch burning. It feels cold and wet, and you see some of these capsules standing in like still inside a prison cell.
We need to. The darkness is good. It'll keep us, well, undetected. But we need to find some way to get him out of this pod without, 86ing him.
Okay, so and so I could see him in the pod, right?
You do notice which pod it is, from the memory. It's like the second one in a row or something.
Yeah, no,
so
but-
you do know which one it is.
Okay, I'll be like, okay. Think, Will, think. Okay. I was a very, very advanced pod meant for keeping something alive. Where would be the open button?
Well, that means I'll inspect it as well while you're looking at it too.
Yeah, could I try doing an investigation? Maybe? Oh,
Investigation would probably be the
I'll do the same as
best one.
well.
Just to describe it, it's like this metal cauldron with like this you see this glass barrier on top of it. You can see that it's sitting in like this weird dark greenish goo, like it's basically
I'll have a
sitting in
look.
liquid, and he has like this
And
Eldritch mask basically on top of his face.
and I'm gonna actually never mind. Yeah, I think those are the best rolls we're gonna get.
Oof.
I got
I
21. Does that count?
I can knowledge of a past life.
Would you be willing to take a bardic inspiration?
I can also add the bardic inspiration. Yeah, so I'll.
So
Yeah.
I'll bardically
So-
inspire you, and I'll say, Malcolm, you've been reliable so far. Please keep being that way. And you get a D6.
Okay, dirty 20.
Okay, shit.
Mm.
Damn it. I was really hoping you would get higher, but 21's the
Yeah,
highest.
Same.
It's not really technology or anything that's on this thing. It's basically only seems to be like kind of welded, sealed. Like it's not supposed to be opened easily. You do see like the part where it's supposed to be opened. You can open it indeed, but it looks like it requires some sort of key.
There's a key, and that guy's not going to have it on him. We're going to need to find somebody in here.
There's specifically a lock. Because
Can I look around the room to make sure it's not just hanging outside?
Yeah,
because
that's actually a good yeah.
No, there's not an accidental key left there. Not this time.
Poor game design.
I say you can try to try to pick lock this, but it will be at disadvantage because you've never seen something like this.
I will restore balance.
okay,
Sure.
And honestly, I will also give him another bardic inspiration. Say, Malcolm, you're good with your fingers. Keep being good with your fingers.
yeah, it's fine. I can maybe. Hey, who knows? Maybe a past life has seen this, and I'll just the eyes will roll back into my skull, and I'll fuck it. I'll use the inspiration I just got.
Yeah,
No,
do it.
wait. I gave you restore balance, so the disadvantage is gone.
Yeah, but I can do it with advantage.
I'll go for it. Okay.
I
never
mean,
mind.
I don't think
I
advantages
don't
work
think you
like
can.
that.
Yeah,
Can I not?
you can.
They don't stack
No.
unless Mark wants to do it differently.
No, like I believe yours just removes disadvantage, right?
Yeah,
That's what it
yeah,
says. Yeah.
yep.
So the
So remove
disadvantage
it-
is removed. So it's not a disadvantaged. No,
Okay.
it's-
In that
okay.
case, I'll do it at advantage then. Sleight of hand at advantage, silvery barb. No, sorry. Yeah, and then
Bardic
I'll add 2d6.
inspiration. Yep.
Yeah, I'll add 2d6. That didn't roll at advantage. It was a first. It was a 19. but I did
Roll
at
another one.
advantage.
Oh, never mind. Okay. You might get the nat 20, maybe.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go for it.
It's a 33. How high could this be?
Yeah,
Wow.
exactly.
Mine.
Okay.
It can go
Fucking
higher.
mine.
Wow,
Did he say-
crazy.
Do you want to save those? Do you want to save those in case? Oh,
I've
damn it.
only rolled it when you said that. And
Oh,
it's
damn it.
once.
Sorry, rolling for me. I don't know why.
It's a nat 20.
Amazing.
Yeah, but like,
Let's go.
Yeah, just a
Please.
casual 36 on the sleight of hand.
All right.
oh,
You just
that's-
easily figure it out. You're like, oh, probably just it's one easy, just a draw and the pot
Yeah.
will open.
The lock
Yeah, and
melts.
then I'm assuming maybe my uncle falls over or something. Okay.
No, not really. He just keeps staying there, and as the lockdown kind of like opens, you do see like the water will start pouring out. You do see this like eldritch tentacle things are still holding like his arms and legs, and there's still one on his face right now.
Oh crap. Okay.
let's I don't know. Let's inspect. See if we can remove it safely first before we start removing it.
Probably a good idea, and I'd like to inspect to see if, like, whether. I
Oh,
guess
actually-
how they're attached.
I have an idea though. Is there another like pod with somebody trapped in it?
Yes, there are
Yeah.
plenty others.
We can try. It might. Oh shit! Are we worried about everybody else's life? Because we could try this as like, open another one up and try to open them up and then see if we accidentally kill them, and then we know what not to do.
I mean, if they're here, that means they are dangerous to the Cabal. Like, or they know somebody who's dangerous to the Cabal.
That is true. They could be helpful either way. So, Malcolm, you work on getting another pod open like you just did. I'm gonna take a look at these tentacle things holding them, see if I can figure anything out. So I would like permission to do an
Well,
investigation.
one of
both
you could
directions.
potentially dispel magic, see if that would work. Either way, I'll try and open another pod.
I'll
Sure.
do the
Sh-
I'll do a dispel magic in case.
Well, hold
that
on. Don't
does
do it yet.
anything.
Don't do it yet.
Okay.
Will I do a detect magic first? Actually, I'll do detect magic to help. So then, if there is magic, then you could maybe dispel it, Henry. So I'll do that. I'll open my senses and cast
Sure
detect
thing.
magic.
Yeah, so I'll attempt to open the next pod over as well and see if we can get it open.
Yeah, as all of you do that, you do start to hear some noises coming from, like, the place where the stairs are, basically.
Is there a door in this room?
Yeah, there's one, like, imagine like this, like, prison cell block where you just have one entrance from the prison block. You're kind of like standing like in the second cell. And they're now basically, you hear some from the hallway coming from where it's connected to.
Any magic within 30 feet of us?
Besides, like, the tentacle seems to be magically constructed. Besides that, you don't really see anything.
Cool. I'll tell that to Henry.
And then
While I'm trying to unlock a second pod.
I'm going to cast Wall of Stone on the door.
Oh.
Oh, I was gonna do stone shape. I don't know if
That'll
that that's crazy. I was looking at.
And I'll be like, darling, you got any ideas of how to get these off?
I'm actually gonna. I'm gonna go over to Will's uncle first. Stop. And then once I raise my hands over him, but then stop and then go to the one that Malcolm's opened and you'll see her kind of focus and close her eyes and just using her own will try to control it and will it to remove from his uncle and the other person.
I'm not sure what you're doing, darling, but you got this, and I'll give her a bardic inspiration.
Good
I'm
call.
watching intently. That's what I'm doing.
I'm holding my mind flame like a minifig.
I'm just getting the same idea. Yeah.
I'm getting the same idea too.
also to your holy figures. You, as you are starting to focus, you do feel a sensation. It's coming from Uncle Albatross. You do feel this joy that he's experiencing. You feel his mind, his connection to like the tentacle thing. You do feel like the sense of it, same as the guy next to where Malcolm just opened the other pot. You do feel the same enjoyment that they both have. You feel that you have power over it. You feel what those creatures are doing.
I shouldn't do it.
Darling?
They're so excited.
Jane,
But it's a lie.
They're so happy.
darling, I need my uncle back.
And then
Jane,
I'll
get your head in the game.
focus harder and take them away from this euphoria that they are in and try to release them.
Like all the claws and tentacles start to immediately sway away. The mask will both fall off.
Okay, and I'll try
both
to
of
catch
them.
my uncle if he falls over.
Now you can catch him. Yeah, very
Yep,
good.
now I got it. Uncle, shh, okay, sorry.
We should go, maybe?
Yep, I
Can we-
agree. Alright,
Yeah, you will hear the stone walls start to boom, boom.
right,
You
okay.
hear explosions from it.
And let me just check really quickly how many sorcery points I have. Okay, so I am going to let me check the spell to see how many people I can get out because I believe I've had no problem getting us all, but I don't remember the amount of people.
7, right?
9 altogether.
You
or
went
8.
up to 8, so 9 people total, but me and 8 others.
Mhm.
So
yeah, we've
2,
got enough.
4, 5. Yeah. So I'm gonna take. Do we also take the other guy with us? Did he also get out? I'm like, should we take him?
Is he awake?
Like neither one are awake. They
Wait,
are both just.
is-
yeah.
Wait, is the hooded nameless person with us?
Yes,
Can I
that's
do some,
then
like-
part of the.
Healing
that
words.
counts as 9 then. So what we'll do, that's 9 with Derry. So what we'll do, before you jump in, take this other one, and Malcolm will jump in the badge of holding, grab the fucking badge. Then
Oh.
there's only 9 of us. Because I would
Well-
make 10. But if I'm in the badge,
Actually, I don't know if I could teleport them without them being conscious. Can I?
I'll try to cure wounds. Both of them?
They both seem to be alive. They're just
Yeah.
both blacked out still.
Yeah. Okay. So it's just because the spell asked them if they want to go, but I'm assuming they'll just go anyway because I was gonna subtle cast the hat, but
Like teleport instantly up to 8 willing creatures.
yeah,
Probably willing, so yeah.
yeah. So
Maybe
I'll
Jane
I'll
can
subtle
Guys.
cast
influence them.
the.
Can I speak into their minds and said, we are going somewhere safe, come with us?
I would just say they are at the point of willing, like that.
Yeah.
Let's just
before-
assume if they were awake, they would will want to
before-
teleport. it's fine.
Before Malcolm goes fully in the bag, he leaves his head out and his mouth out and just says, "Not the bar," and
Yep.
he kind of falls in.
And then I will teleport us.
The place that's safer
Yeah,
Try
we
my-
cannot
that
go
we
Try-
know
back.
about,
We cannot go
Yes,
back
we
there.
know.
Oh yeah.
out of game,
But,
take him to the crow's nest.
but with
That's what I was- that's what I was
with the
thinking.
Gold's woman to the crow's nest, I don't think it's a good idea actually. Because Gold is gonna know that we
I'll-
have a place that he could potentially want or something. We should go somewhere
Then
else.
I was gonna go to the only other safe place there is, and that's the Raven Queen Temple, specifically the plane. But we have to use the temple to get there to
Yeah.
the Shadowfell.
We could just go
Yeah.
to the temple and rest and then get rid of her and
Yeah.
then go wherever we need to.
Yeah.
Or maybe
So,
we could
yeah,
go back
so
to
we'll
Mr.
go-
Gold's place actually. That's a safe place. She's
I
with
don't
her.
That would make more sense because
Let Will decide.
Yeah,
Hmm.
okay.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember because I wasn't here last week. So the context of Mr. Gold is that he sent us here and he has somebody with us to check on us. Is that what the concern is? Because
Well,
there's context I'm missing for why a lot of the
No.
same places we know we can't go
No,
to.
he was helping us. He put
Yeah,
a
you-
bounty on our head so people would come for us.
He's basically
Because we
proving to
want
you
we want
that-
people.
yeah.
Yeah, we wanted people to come for us.
And he's
So
still
he's an
your
ally,
ally.
but he's a bit gray area because he basically
Yeah.
does whatever Mr. Gold
So
wants.
the only neutral safe place that I could think of where we won't be compromised, even if people figure it out, is the Raven Queen Temple with the Shadowfell. That we'll go to immediately and then we'll rest there. That's the only spot I could think of where even if Mr. Gold, even if anybody else figures it out, the fact that we have the unique tool to get into the Shadowfell is why it's safe. Even if they
right,
know
yeah,
about it.
Okay.
Let's go then.
Yep, so that's where Will's going to teleport, and I'm going to do it subtle dive in case anybody tries to counterspell it. And I know that
Smart.
temple well, and I have an item from that temple, so...
Yeah, we also have
I know.
teleportation circle.
Oh yeah, we do. So I'm going to use the teleportation circle. With him and this other guy and everybody else, basically.
Yeah, got it.
We'll just grab whoever if they're not very conscious and carefully carry them inside the circle.
I grab one of the hands that I'm helping.
I think
Somebody better grab the bag of holding.
Yeah,
Nah.
we would have grabbed it.
Yeah.
I think Will would have grabbed it if nothing else. Yep.
Oh, did we forget him? Oh no.
So
I
Will
just did
grabbed the
two
bag
nat
of
20s,
holding.
man. I saved the
and-
I saved the session.
I know you. Thank you, Luke. Actually,
Don't leave the bag of holding.
So yeah, so Will's gonna grab the bag of holding, and because there's subtle, there's no words. Everybody's just gonna get that paper clip pop up, and then they're just gonna go.
let's go.
Are you sure you would like to teleport right now?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes. The annoying
Hey, Pitclip.
Hit
the
the
paper
clip,
clip
yes, right.
is helpful.
As they're going, is there still lots of people in pods, or are the pods now emptied?
No, there's only 2, right? Or did you try to
Yeah.
do something to...
No, I didn't. I was going to just destroy as much of this room as I can.
Henry, I appreciate the vindictiveness, but I just really want my uncle. I don't give a shit about this. Like, I just want him back.
That's fine. I'm doing this for myself. I do gravity sinkhole in the room as you teleport us out.
Yep.
So I just smash up as much as I can, and then we leave.
Cheesy.
And with that, we will just jump forward to you guys. Now
Yep.
in the temple and probably using Rector to get
Yep.
here, I believe.
And then
Yes.
and then I'll be like,
Did
"Alright,
it.
it's okay, Oswald. I know this
Hi, Captain.
doesn't. No, go on.
I was somewhere in the void, yeah, carry on.
I'll be like, okay. Okay, it should be slightly safer here.
I
go.
can. I'll close up the portal and say, right, we're stuck in here now until I open it back up.
All right, we can try to sleep here. It's not comfy, but I'm sure we can make this work.
All right. And
Maybe
you know what this means for your uncle and the dancing kobold, right?
It means it's compromised, and we're not going to be able to sleep there anymore.
Sucks. I'll
Well,
look
And it means
towards
he's
the...
also going to have to.
Yeah, sorry. I'll just... Is his uncle still unconscious, I assume, right?
Yeah, he's well, yeah, he's mostly like a very deep sleep, like he's deep talking a bit.
maybe
Like he's still
Maybe-
stuck inside his own fantasy world. in his head.
maybe we can give him some cash and set him up somewhere else.
Yeah, I agree with that idea, and I'm really grateful to you all. I just couldn't reason with this. Oh, speaking of, and I assume that guy's with us. We're gonna need to figure out what to do with him.
Maybe he's important. I'll check his pockets.
Yeah, you
see if
would
he
have
has, like,
to
some
ask
form of
him.
ID.
They are both naked, by the way. It's
Oh, it's fine.
I mean, like the guy we mass suggested.
We
We
left him
didn't take
behind.
him.
Him
Oh,
we
yeah,
left
he
him
did.
behind.
he was
Okay,
the
we
one
left
he
him
left
behind.
behind.
Okay,
Yeah,
never
and
mind.
I removed all memories of us from his head.
Okay, never mind. So that's already dealt with, and I'll be like, all right, like
They're
that.
gonna kill.
I only found him because of all of you. Just thank you.
Oh, it's all right, Will. That's what family does. for each other.
Yeah, he was always a lot more of a talker, and yeah.
He's
just
still alright. He's
trying to
gonna
be
be
like that.
fine. This
Yeah.
is only temporal. Right, Jane?
Kind of looks, doesn't answer.
Darling? You look
Yeah.
like you got something on your mind.
No. Yeah, I'm fine. You got your uncle back, and like Soul said, he'll be fine.
Can I insight check Jane? Like, Will feels uneasy with how distant that she kind of has been acting for the past, like, I guess, couple sessions.
Sure.
Natural 20.
Wow.
Okay.
That's up to you.
know
Mo,
her
that's up to
well.
you. I'm not gonna
No,
force
no.
you. No.
Whispers?
You just I think everyone here, but you would notice. You kind of notice it now that she just did something that was unnatural to all of you as well to her, and she's having some sort of strange feeling. She keeps kind of looking at her. She's changed a lot already, but there's this strange feeling that just happened while she was rescuing, and the words that she was muttering and saying. She's just a bit overwhelmed by it.
You know, darling, back there when you helped me and helped us get him down, it didn't look easy, whatever you did, and I don't need to know whatever it is. I really don't.
I don't
I
know
am
what
grateful.
it was either.
It can't have been easy, and so I'm really grateful all the more for that. For what it's
Sure.
worth.
She takes a quick glance towards Henry and then she looks away. And then she just kind of.
He holds her gaze for the second that he doesn't look away. He just looks very impassive.
Right. Okay, next steps. Okay, so while this is a nice headquarters, this isn't comfortable and this isn't long term. Huh. And we
Have you
do
ever-
need to give
Have
my
you ever
uncle
thought
enough
of a
money.
spell that could get us, like, maybe accommodation? If that's possible.
You know, I read in a story about a hut that was like only 10 feet. That this
Well, probably something bigger
caravan.
than
Oh,
that. There's
yeah,
quite a lot
that
of
must
us.
be my grandma's hut with the chicken legs. Is that the one that you're talking about, right? That roams the forests.
When you mention that, Henry sort of sits down cross-legged and starts muttering a ritual to himself.
No, I'm just thinking, like, maybe you make something for us one day.
Maybe. Oh, whoa. Anyway, and then afterwards, I'll just be like, all right, so, like I said, long term, we'll need to give my uncle some money. Maybe I can take him back to the Turanian Republic, out of this continent where he won't be bothered. He might still have some contacts there.
Family reunion, it sounds like.
That's what I'm thinking too. Hopefully, maybe he can go with my parents.
Where do your parents live?
Sorry,
Will?
Will, but
They are in.
Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, player Joey's having to look back at the notes, but Will would know perfectly that he had a middle class upbringing. Basically, this is me explaining as a player, and I'm trying to look up the name of the city, Uram, and so he'll say, yeah, the city called Uram. You know, they do some pretty good work. I think they haven't seen each other in a while, but hopefully my mom will be okay with my uncle coming back.
Right.
don't be stupid, Will. You can't take him there.
Why not?
If Cabal found your uncle, you're gonna take him to your parents so they can find them too?
I mean, it's another continent.
You think that's gonna stop them?
That's a good point. I don't know about leaving him here because how would he eat? That's the only hard part.
I mean, we could take it to the other place a different time.
To the
Our
crow's nest?
other place, yeah.
Hmm.
You can't take him there either.
I
The
mean,
only place is safe is here because they can't get here.
I mean, they
They
cannot
don't know
really
the crow's nest exists.
Yeah, they cannot really get there, right? That easy. I guess they could scry on him.
I mean, but they can scry on the uncle
Yeah.
and see where he is. They might get some clues.
Mm.
But it will be
So
hard.
our options for where he can be is either here or possibly the crow's nest.
I mean, there is the box.
but here is probably the safer bet.
Time doesn't move
Well,
inside the
He needs
box.
to breathe, Soul. He
No,
needs to breathe.
It doesn't matter. It's a magical box. He doesn't need to breathe while he's there. He's okay. He just stays timeless. It's like a wardrobe where time doesn't move, or the body just survives.
I think the crow's nest is the best place for him. He can relax there as much as possible, and it gives
That's
This was
Give our
Guy
friend
say.
company,
They,
whose
if
name
they
I remember.
scry on him, then
First name.
yeah.
an ice castle.
Yeah, you've had-
How
I
are they
mean-
gonna find that?
Well, they could the same way we found where he is. I don't know. I don't
Imagine
say
at this
that I
point the
don't
hut,
agree.
the
I
hut then
agree with you.
materializes.
And I will try to look at my memory. Do I, knowing that I'm kind of a helper of Zippers technically, do I know that if I'm here, I could reasonably try to get in contact with Zipper?
I mean, they're over there.
Yeah,
Point
that's
towards
true.
the breach.
Well, it's the wrong side.
And I'll be like, all right, then I might need to ask Zipper for a favor.
That could be.
Our
that would be
accommodations,
best.
our accommodations are ready, and the
Oh.
hut just appears.
Oh, thanks. Keep the hut in mind for now. I want to, and Will's gonna walk with his uncle. Can all of you come with me to see if I could talk to Zipper and ask him if he can help me out?
Who did you ask?
Zipper?
No, who did you ask to come with you?
Oh, just if all of you guys wanted to come.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if. I mean, I'm happy to stay here with Nameless, and I look at her and smile.
Good point. All right. Well, whoever wants to come can come. I'm taking my uncle with me.
I can.
Although he is
I can
naked right now,
crash.
so hold on. And then Will's gonna take probably one of his coat and try to like cover it over him.
I have spare clothes. I can.
Thank
clothe
you,
him.
Malcolm.
Yeah, take him out of the bag of clothing, some traveler's clothes that.
You're in the back of
Look
holding.
to
What do you
be-
mean? We never took you out. No,
He'll,
I
he'll get out. Yeah.
We
How
have
do
to
you
come
think
over.
We got in the Shadowfell.
I'm
Yeah.
joking. I'm joking.
Someone
I
took
know.
him out.
He
I
had
know.
to have gotten
I
me out in
know.
order for us to get in. So,
I'm the only guy with
Oh.
keys.
so after Will
Designated
has,
driver.
Henry,
so after Will's
uh,
basically dressed his uncle.
if Henry, if you're okay with it, I'll get inside the hut with the rest. If you are staying here and leaving the hut there.
He's not gone in the huts. He's still he's sitting down on the
No,
ground.
you have to be in the
Oh,
hut, otherwise
Yeah,
there's
you
no hut.
have to be.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh.
then I'll wait.
Yeah.
I guess
I'll,
I'm in the hut then.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll
I guess sorry,
take out.
Dr. Jones, you stay here, maintain the hut.
I'll stay with
I'll
the guy
take out-
the other guy that is sleeping, just to make sure that
I'll
he's
take
okay.
out a set of traveler's clothes, and you'll see just some ID documents of just some rando Fallout. I was like, oh yeah, these aren't mine, and I'll just kind of put them on.
To be fair, if I'd known we were going to go, if you were invited to see Zipper, I'd have liked to have gone with that.
With that,
Sorry.
you can discuss it again. It's not a
Yeah,
nine-level
that's what I was
spell.
thinking. I'll just actually, I'd rather go there. He steps to the hut, it disappears. I'll bring it back again in 10 minutes.
That's all right.
Solso is now completely naked as he tries to. Oh!
Oh, all right. I'll just
So anyway,
get my bedroll out. Darling, let me
So-
tell you this poem that I wrote quite a while ago to keep us entertained.
Yes, do it.
And as soon as I've dressed up the uncle, I'll just be carrying him, and I'll be like, "Zipper,
I love
hello,"
Saul.
as I'm walking through.
Can we put some
Okay.
clothes into the other guy because he's also
Yep, I mean,
naked?
that's Malcolm. He's the one who got the clothes.
Malcolm,
I'll look if I have spares. Oh shit, I have a.
I think I do
Yeah,
actually.
I'll-
Let me just check 1 second. I think it comes with inventory. There is an extra set of clothes here. Yeah, traveler's clothes extra. So yeah, I have 2 of those.
what size is this guy? Is this like a
Oh, that's a
human?
point. Yeah,
or
because I'm huge.
Yeah, just
even
half
though I'm human.
human. Okay.
It's gonna be very big.
Hey, where's
on him.
baggy clothes
Oh.
then?
Soul's huge.
I'm 6 feet, 7 feet almost. Yeah. Well, everywhere I guess. I don't know.
Is
Who knows?
7 foot.
You're right. With tiny feet or big feet?
Big feet. Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah, so he is actually.
when your uncle wakes up, please don't tell him he's in a dead man's clothes. I don't think he'd like it.
Yeah, he's 6'7", so 2 meters. Cool.
So Jane's not gonna follow. Jane's just gonna wait with the other body, and with the nameless one.
So,
So
yeah,
it's only Henry and Will, right? That
I
are
think so.
calling out for Zipper.
Yep.
Oh, you do remember on like the left side, so just that's of you and you are now currently at that edge of like toward the direction of where you saw the Raven Queen Temple, where also Vecna's Tower and the labyrinths of Zipper are. As you're calling out, you do see a few rocks that are just floating around in empty spaces, start to form together in front of you like a very small bed that you can step on.
And I'm just gonna start walking towards it.
Assuming Henry follows.
You'd like to meet Zipper.
Sure. It seems to appear like this bed is only literally made for Will. So as you step on it, you do feel like they are kind of starting to shake and start to fall
Okay.
away as you.
Uh,
So you have to kind of like hurry after Will's footsteps. But
Actually, at seeing that, he takes the hint. Yeah, actually, Mr. Albatross, this is a bad idea for me.
I'll tell you how it goes.
Understandable. Best of luck.
And
And
I'll
Will,
do the other.
Will, I feel no regrets doing what I had to do to get your uncle back. And he turns around and walks.
Thank you for doing it. And then Will's gonna keep going.
sure, you
hmm
will take this bed towards this gigantic clockwork mechanism that seems to be constantly moving around. That you will recognize as that's where you once were, right after you died. This is
Right.
kind of where you got towards, so easy to recognize like the same kind of constructs. And the path leads you straight towards the door, which will automatically open the moment you come in. And you do see, you do hear a lot of noise coming from a room to the left of you, so you just start to investigate. You do see
Yep.
Zeeper's still busy, constructing on some clockwork, thingy, but you do see this table with, once again, 2 martinis standing on top of it.
And then Will's gonna try to knock on the side to not be rude.
One moment, and then he will just continue working for a moment.
I'll just patiently wait.
Sure, eventually he'll just drop all his tools, look at his work. Yep. And he will just start slowly walking towards you.
Hi, Zipper.
So, funny seeing you again.
Yeah,
He will
I'm
take one of the martini, just drinks it in one go, and throws away the glass.
effective use. I'm not dead. Don't worry. I haven't really messed up that badly again.
Oh, no worry, I know. So, I must be honest, I was snooping a little bit earlier. I did hear the
Okay.
conversation you guys had, so, well, you must have had such an adventure back then down there, I assume, if you got in this scenario.
Yeah, we found the Cabal kind of, and I rescued my uncle who was abducted by the Cabal, and I really need your help. We tried to heal him, and he's still unconscious. I don't know what's going on with him. please, I just need your help.
Of course. Anything, we are friends after all. So what's exactly what you like from me? Just I
Well,
must be honest. He cannot stay here.
okay. Do you? Okay. Firstly, do you know why he's staying unconscious, or is there any way that we out together, maybe, or because at the very least, this might be easier if he's not just passed out.
Not entirely sure. Not my specific field, but
That's fair.
at least he's still breathing, and well, maybe just give it some time, and maybe.
Okay, so that's fine. He can't stay here. Okay, do you have anything that maybe I could give him that could make sure he's not scryed on, or at least delay him being scryed on, possibly?
I do have one fun experiment that I used to play around with, which will work. Well, why not? Let's bring it. Okay, follow me, and just start tiptoeing to once again to go through its labyrinth of all this mechanical clockwork and whatever that they make.
I'm really worried because out of game I know like amulets of like non-detection are a thing.
Oh
I'm so scared as to what his like variation of this is.
Hey, I'm sorry. I should have thought of that out of the game. We might have been able to find it somewhere, but I don't know. I didn't know
if this works,
those
right?
existed. Yeah.
So he will go to like this. Kind of hilarious that it's once again the type of vet that you have to put him into. Or just can you put him in here, please? Then we can start the progress.
And then Will's gonna just gently just rest him in.
Okay, and he closes the door.
Okay.
Oh no.
Now, what I'm gonna have to do next is I'm gonna destroy the universe just a tiny little bit. It's a weird you know how when you make like a choice, like this butterfly effect happens where multiple things happen, this whole big universe.
Okay, so like instead of me choosing whiskey, I chose tequila, that sort of thing, but the one that chose the whiskey exists.
Exactly, something similar like that, but on a way grander scheme,
Okay.
Problem is, it's not really stable, and I don't really have control, but it works. Basically, what I'm doing is that at this moment there's a different version of the two of us putting your uncle in this vat. The only difference is that they are, different.
Right.
So all we do is basically swap the two bodies, and we are good to go. So when you're ready, then let's go. And
okay.
Is almost will to pull the lever.
Will's just trying to process more of what's been told him. Oh, okay. And then Will's realized that he's desperate. So at the same time,
the machine starts beeping, moving. The whole the room that your uncle is in starts to fill in with smoke. Some electrical shocks will start to happen. But after a little while, the vat will open, the mist will evaporate, and you do once again see your uncle laying there. The only complete difference is that he is a fish.
Whoa.
Basically, he's
he a salmon?
basically a
Please,
fish
is he a
person.
salmon?
Yeah, salmon. Sure, he's very similar. He is like similar, like he still has human arms and everything. He just looks like very much like a fish person now.
So he turned into like the fish guy from Family Guy, like that, the one with the human legs and the upper fish body, or I'm confused.
That's American
close.
Badger and cultured swine.
Close.
More like a
Turns from
SpongeBob
Family Guy.
character, right? It's kind of like that. It's
No, that's
It's the
No,
episode
it's
where
American
Stewie.
Dads.
It's this episode where Stewie kills Lois. She gets saved by a mermaid, a reverse mermaid, upper half of a fish, lower half
Oh.
like a man.
Oh, right.
dear.
I thought you were talking about Klaus from
That is
American Dads.
literally.
Oh dear. That's
not really. Just
Oh.
imagine your uncle, but then more in the form of a fish. Just,
Okay.
like, with gills and such. Yeah.
So who again?
Zipper, what just happened?
Well, even same uncle, but different body.
Oh, Uncle?
He's
Is he
still
still
using his.
unconscious?
No.
Uh,
Still in his.
Okay, he's still
Messing.
muttering the same. He just does he need water or anything?
No, it shouldn't be because, well, unless his whole entire universe is filled with water, but I don't assume that's probably not possible.
Is there a way I could check to see if that's the
looks
case?
like
that he's
he's-
not.
He looks like he's just normally breathing. You don't really have to worry.
Okay. All right.
He will survive.
Okay. Thank you, I guess. That's gonna be a tough one. Actually, wait a minute. This only happened here, and Zipper, nobody else besides you and me is listening in on this conversation, right?
I hope so. That would be weird.
This actually might work. Nobody else knows who he is.
Oh,
Exactly. That's why I did this. You know, you were
Okay.
here, right, for that conversation?
It's just now, okay. Now I need to figure out how to convince him to not be. Well, that's a argument for another day. Okay, so you're saying he can't stay here, right? Just to be clear.
Most creatures that stay in this place won't stay in this place long. Let's say it like that.
Speaking as a player, but as well, is a long rest worth good enough for us to still keep our sanity, or do we have to get out?
Oh no, you can stay a few weeks, but after that you are
Okay.
kind of dead.
Okay, so we'll have a day to figure this out. Hopefully he wakes up. If he doesn't, does his new body handle cold like mine, or at least decently? Now that's the question.
Sure, it works mostly the same as humans. He just looks like a
Okay.
fish for no reason.
Okay, so he won't be recognized. That's fine. Thank you, Zipper. That actually you've done a lot for me. I really am grateful. This has been a rough.
It's a
couple of
pleasure.
days. Right. So, okay. I'm gonna take this back to the rest of my group. Thank you so much, Zipper. And then will rummage through his bag. Let me just see and he is going to pull out a not that. He's gonna pull out a. I know I had a fancier one. That's not it. So he's gonna pull out a really good quality bottle of scotch. He's gonna be like, here, and he's just gonna leave it like on a counter.
Oh, thanks. Actually, can you do one small favor for me? And he will
Okay.
go to some of his stuff and comes back with this. It's just like a handball.
Okay.
Like it's a golden spiral. It's very, it looks like a piece of art or something like that. He just gives it to you. Can you just drop this somewhere? Not here, but just somewhere.
Particular spot or just anywhere?
Something remote maybe.
Remote. Okay.
Doesn't really matter that much. Just drop it somewhere. It will be fine.
Okay. I could do that to pay you back, and we'll just carry it on him. All right. Well, and then he'll take his uncle back. All right. Thank you, Zipper. I really appreciate it. Me and my friends, we're gonna be outside. We're gonna be sleeping out there, and then we'll leave. I'm just grateful. Thank you so much. And then Will's gonna start getting to go. Bye. I really hope we can get more of that margarita drinks again. It actually tasted good last time.
Wonderful then. Goodbye. Good luck, I guess.
Thanks. And then Will's gonna leave, and he's gonna start heading back. And I guess you'll just see him at some point going through that same bridge he came. So you'll see Will holding a bit more of like a fish-looking person. Okay.
What did you do?
Yeah, about that. Oh wait, before Will leaves, I forgot to ask. He still has his memories of me, right? Of all of us? Or is that gone?
The fishman uncle? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's the same uncle. The only difference
Okay.
is his body. They swapped bodies. That's
Yep.
they did
All
the
right.
Freaky Friday basically. That's
Thank you. And then I'll just, as I'm heading back to the others. But okay. Okay, good news is my uncle's still alive. And my
What?
Okay, wait, hear me out.
I'm
I
so
hold
happy.
Henry back. I hold Henry back.
Yes,
Okay.
Henry. No.
Okay, hear me out. This
I'm
is
sorry,
my
I'm
uncle.
busy trying to focus on this ritual and what the.
Wow.
Here,
Never
everybody,
mind.
wait,
Kill the
okay,
salmon.
hear me out. Zipper, I asked him for help. He said he can't stay here because he won't last long. Meaning, if we stay here for weeks, we will die. Firstly, so that's out. Secondly, so he ran an experiment. This is my uncle, but they switched bodies with another version of him.
Wait, does
So
it mean that
that's-
somewhere where this person was living, your uncle's body is there?
Yes, but not his memory. So they switched memories, basically. Well,
Oh,
not, actually,
no.
this is my uncle. His memories. He still remembers me. They just switched bodies.
Oh.
So
okay.
when he wakes up, he will wake up as a fish person.
But the Cabal won't know who he is.
We could take him to
So-
the Feywild. I mean, he will definitely
No,
fit
no,
there now.
no.
Look at him. That's a normal
I-
fey creature.
Wait,
right?
I think. So I think I understand what Will's going. I think we can just say this fish person who we'll name as Ant.
Actually,
Anthony bought the dancing kobold, and all
Actually,
we have to do
I-
is write it under new management sign, right?
I don't know.
well, I was gonna take him towards the crow's nest.
Well, I mean, if he can just continue his life again, but just as a fish person,
I mean,
you know,
there is
nobody
no
would know. We just
fish
write it under new
persons
management sign.
anywhere, right? Is it? I've seen them in books, but is it?
They are fucking weird. Most people are.
I mean,
I'm
will
sure
you
a fish
go
person
to a
won't bat
bar
an
where the
eyelid.
barman is a fish instead of Bob? I mean,
Just tell people he was cursed.
Well, hit as a child.
Actually, that I have another idea, but my thing is, I wonder if there's a way where, yes, with a new management idea, but I have a couple ideas. One is I take him to the crow's nest, and hopefully he wakes up, and then he just recovers there, and he relaxes until we get this whole Cabal thing dealt with. Two is we try to convince him to pretend to be somebody else, that the bar is under new management, that then he could run the bar. But the catch is we have to not go back to that bar, because if we go back there, they'll get the idea that this is someone who we work with. So,
I mean, we can't go back there, yes, but he can just continue his life.
right. But, and I'll look towards Henry. Dr. Jones, I may need to ask one more favor of you.
Henry stops the ritual, which is still not complete.
sorry,
Uh,
I can-
for the
I can
sixth
quickly-
time.
finish
um,
it for a second.
yeah,
no,
I'll
he
let him
stops.
finish.
He stops the ritual and he looks at you, Will. He's at attention.
If the Cabal tried to look into him again, they might look into his memories to figure us out.
What do you want removed?
And then he'll look at his uncle. If we never go back there
I mean,
and he doesn't know us,
do you think he's gonna be happy
So-
being a fish? I mean, I'm sorry for interrupting, but this is not cool. He's gonna hate it. He's gonna try to kill himself. You can just leave him like here
Oh.
and run a bar in this form. I'm sorry.
So-
Ridiculous.
So I don't believe you have a say in the Albatross's family matters.
But it's not
None of us
that. He looks like a monster. You guys are keep pretending that he's normal. Have you seen any fish people that are alive? There's not gonna be a thing that is gonna be people are gonna be okay or him. You're forgetting that. I mean, up to you. It doesn't
So-
make
so
sense.
You don't get to say in the Albatross's
And
family
why
matters.
you
None of us do.
why are you talking if it's on the Albatross family's name? Will should be telling me that, right? Not you. I'm sorry to say, Henry.
I look to Will.
to be fair, I may have not necessarily thought it was a fish person, but if in his memories, if he never knew us, and from his perspective, he's always been kind of this way, then he wouldn't necessarily hate himself for it. This is the way, besides keeping him in the crow's nest, that I could think of,
Yeah,
other than he doesn't get bothered by the Cabal again. because we can't keep him here.
I think that's good. But like Henry say, I look at Henry and kind of like drop the long face. Look at him for a second. Yeah, it's better if
So-
he stays there. He doesn't need to. I mean, up to you if you want to take whatever memory, but if he's gonna be far away, I mean, Kai, do you think they can still, if they scry on him, they will still see him, even though he looks different now?
Well, if they're strong on a different body, I guess.
I think
maybe
he
not.
will have an advantage, but they can still target him because it's the same person. But
That's the thing. though.
they don't know him like this, so I think he will have some protection.
The thing is, though,
Still
if
possible.
he introduces himself as Derry Albatross, they're gonna know it's him. That's
Well,
my
that's why
biggest
we-
concern with
When he
returning
wakes
him.
up, we tell him we've had to do this.
Yeah, I think that's better. I mean, he could
Yeah.
stay in the crow's nest, keep a low profile. You know, we'll have to. Maybe Henry, you can put some alarms and stuff like that around the place, or I don't know.
I can put
Either
bursts
way-
of warning, not alarms. I need to learn that spell.
Either way, it's clear that the Crow's Nest is no longer a useful spot for us to go to refuge. So, or not the Crow's Nest, sorry, the Dancing Kobold is not longer a useful spot. So, we need to rest because I need my slots back. Dr. Jones, you need your slots back. Zipper, when I tried to ask him about what's happening to him, he said to just give it time and that maybe he'll wake up. So, I'm hoping he'll come back. So, Dr. Jones, sorry to interrupt your ritual. If you could just get that going again, I think we all need some sleep.
Nothing to apologize for.
I'll still recite in the
Do you
poem.
want?
Look, even if he looks this way, like he's still the same charming, witty uncle that I always knew, and I'm just
Good man.
grateful for that.
If nothing else, it might be a bit of a novelty attraction for any bar he might take on. And if people
Fully.
wonder, he just says he was cursed.
Yeah, he'll figure something out. He's always been good at.
Well,
You
do
know,
you want
make-
any do you want any memories removed? Or would you rather he woke up first?
I think I would rather he woke up first, and then
Very
we'll
well.
see how compliant. I have a good feeling he'll agree to that idea, but if either we see that they could still find him based on his memories, then we'll get to that point.
Very well. Let me finish the ritual. I believe we'll be staying here, not going to the nest just now.
Yep.
Very well.
Thank you.
And you'll
Thank you all
resume
for
the-
your input, by the way.
That's all right.
And then
I
still
look at
carrying him.
the-
He's just gonna wait for the.
I just look at the girl 1 second. Is she asleep actually? After my long
As the
poem
ritual will.
recital.
She tried to ignore it, failed. She will probably be insufferable. But yeah, after this conversation, she will also just enter the hut and start sleeping.
Unless anybody wants to do anything else, I'm fine with just long resting. But
No, I think Malcolm will probably just kind of hang out and keep watch outside the hut. I don't know whether he stays in it.
Is Jane still staring into the abyss, or is she gone back into Chico in the hut actually with us? I'm not sure. I think Mo is listening. Maybe not.
maybe Mom might be
Maybe
busy with
just-
something.
No worries.
We'll be fine. Then after that, we can just indeed go into the long rest, and with that, we will end this session.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
But yeah, thank you guys for playing this session.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
That was
very,
a
very
fun,
much.
yeah.
Unexpected turn of events, but sure, that
I
will turn out very
mean, who knows?
well.
It could still turn out badly because there's the matter of figuring out how.
Hmm.
Because if we just drop my uncle off and act like nothing happened, the Cabal are just gonna kidnap him again.
Yeah, no, I think if we once he's waking up, tell him he needs a new name. Tell him that Danzig Kobold is under new management, bought by a fist person, and yeah,
Yep.
And the crow's
We'll be
nest is
fine.
very secure as far as this goes.
Yeah, he can live his life as a fish person, just with a different name. That's it.
Yeah. That's
Or
it. They
the crow's
spot.
nest.
If they spot him, they say, "Okay, there's scry on him." It's like, "Oh, we know where he is." Okay, where's that then? No fucking know. It's a castle somewhere in the sky. The sky is gigantic.
I mean, I feel
Could be
bad that it
anywhere.
turned out that way, but I legitimately didn't think that it would be entirely that. So,
I just feel bad. This is great.
I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
he's
This
very
is great.
unrecognizable. They're not gonna know that, it's
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very much. Oh shit, we've picked up Hammer Morty rather than regular Morty.
yeah. But
It's the wrong one.
wrong guy. Like I
Yeah,
said, I'm hopeful. Oh, go on, Mark. Sorry.
I'll
Ignore
just
us.
finish.
Yep.
I was just going to end the stream, yeah. But
Yep.
don't say
Okay.
anything.
Thank you everybody for being here. That's
Yeah,
it.
thank you.
Yeah, very cool. Thank you.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Also, some special thanks. Special thanks to Incarnate and Suno for allowing me to make maps and random music that we've been using. And of course, special thanks, especially this session since it's being used again. One of Joey great-great-grandfathers, of course, and Joe Strauss for the Golden Gate Bridge. Without that, this was not possible. Yep. So that we also have a Tuesday and Sunday campaign. So hopefully tune in those, or hopefully we'll see you next week, where we'll see where this shenanigans will be leading to. So yep, take it easy, stay magical, and see you all next week, hopefully.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Thank you, everybody.
you. Bye.
That was a great session.
Yeah,
That was a lot of
Very
fun.
nice. Thank
Speaking
you.
of,
I'm not sure if we're on.